Hello, wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. My people, I have come this morning, 21st of August 2025. We have to continue, my people. Biafra is our religion. We have to talk to you on daily basis. What is going on? What we are really experiencing that the world do not know about. My people, come close and let us have a close chat about what is going on. Nigeria is fighting Biafrans once more. The war never ended. It is still ongoing. Biafrans, come together and let us work together. Join me from wherever you are watching and let us continue, because my people, Biafra remains our responsibility, our rising sun, our nation. Nobody will do it for us except we ourselves. Ndị be anyị, ekenekwa m unu. Ekene m nwoke, kene nwanyị, kene ndị nọ n'ụlọ, kene ndị nọ n'ama. Gbakọta na ụmụnne m ka anyị kọwakwalụ ndị ụwa na agha ndị Nigeria busobere Biafra since 1967 ọ ka dịkwa ongoing. Nke a na-ekpuchi onwere ada ekpuchi afọ ime aka. Ndị Nigeria bụ ndị oshi, bụrụ ndị aghụghọ, bụrụ ndị mpụ, bụrụ ndị ama. Fa na-eme mpụ. Anyị ga-eme ka ndị ụwa malụ na Nigeria bụ ndị ọjọọ. Nigeria dey produce ngwa agha, mana fa nwere ngwa agha fa ji anụso ndị Biafra ọgụ. Ya ụmụnne m, gbakọta nọ ka anyị niile tie mkpu n'oke onu ka ndị mba ụwa nụ na ife ndị Nigeria mee na 1967 wee buru agha wee buso anyị, na ya bụ agha ka na-agakwa on. Gbakọta na ụmụnne m na ụmụnna m ka anyị mee ya n'ofu obi, kwuo ya n'ofu onu, ka ndị mba ụwa mara ife ndị Nigeria na-eme na Biafra land. Anyị anọrọ na be ndị Nigeria, anyị anọrọ n'ugwu Hausa, anyị anọrọ na Yoruba land, maka na ọsọsọ 3 ethnic groups ka fa si na-enwe na ya bụ region: Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. Ọgụcha, anyị anọrọ na be fa buru ọgụ bịakwute anyị. So my people, gbakọtanụ n'ụtụtụ a ka anyị kwuo ife gbasara be anyị. Mụnwa ama nọkwa n'ogologo maka o nwere ebe ọzọ m ga-eje. Join me, my people, wherever you are. Amanda Neza TV, thank you so much. Daalụ nwanne m, dewo. Ka anyị gbapịa ọsọ. Ka anyị gbapịa ọsọ, my people.
Biafra is only asked for. Every night and day he's shouting and pointing to one direction. But his own people are blind and saying it's causing division. Tell me why someone who sacrificed his life for you and I. Tell me why out of sight has become out of our mind. He's asking for nothing and cares about not for these people emancipation. No. But there is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. In the morning sun will rise. There is breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. The morning sun will rise. He doesn't care about nothing and abandon his family. Yeah. Oh. Take Take your time and think what he's going through. He doesn't want to give up but to protect you, even when they throw him African choo-choo. Oh no, yeah, yeah. Oh, bring up the cannon now. Let me hear you sing. Bring up the cannon now. Bring up the cannon. Bring up the cannon now. Bring up the cannon now. Because of envy, we love him, he's one and only. We follow him because he's ready to die for the freedom of his people. Whatever he said is a prophecy. Take it on, you live it, let you believe. He's so fanatical and ever ready to die for the freedom of his people. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. In the morning sun will rise, and there he's shouting and pointing to one direction. But his own people are blind and saying it's causing division. Tell me why someone who sacrificed his life for you and I. Tell me why out of sight has become out of our mind. He's asking for nothing and cares about not for these people emancipation. No. But there is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. In the morning sun will rise. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. The morning sun will rise. He doesn't care about nothing and abandon his family. Yeah. Oh. Take your time and think what he's going through. He doesn't want to give up but to protect you, even when they throw him African choo-choo. Oh no, yeah. Oh. Bring up the cannon now. Let me hear you sing. Bring up the cannon now. The cannon now. Yeah, the cannon now. Why you hate him because of envy. We love him, he's one and only. We follow him because he's ready to die for the freedom of his people. Whatever he said is a prophecy. Take it on, you live it, let you believe. He's so fanatical and ever ready to die for the freedom of his people. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. In the morning sun will rise. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. The morning sun will rise. Bring up the cannon now. 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 Let me hear you sing. Everybody got my time and sing. Bring up the cannon. Whoa. Bring up the cannon. Yeah. Bring up the cannon. Whoa.
Yes, Yes, my people, thank you so much. Ndị be anyị egwu a unu fụ na-akpọ kịta. Ọ nwa be anyị sendelu m ya. Si m yuzuo ya wee na-ebido my program. Na fugie na Biafra na onwero anyị nwere everything. Anyị nwere everything. Unu n'anya na title this program. Ife ọ bụ na agha ndị Nigeria bukwasị anyị na 1967 ka dị ongoing. And o nwere ife one of our commanders kwu Commander Makeup, achọrọ m ka unu gee ntị. Mana tupu m gaa n'iru ka m kpee ekpere kene Olisa. Chukwu okike abịa ma onye kere ụwa, onye nwe n'igwe nwere ụwa niile na ife niile dị n'ime. Anyị na-aja gị mma, na-asịkwa gị nna gị biko, onye ọmịiko, onye obi ebere, gị bịa dupụtara anyị leader anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, dupụtekwala anyị our indomitable prime minister. Chineke biko dupụtara anyị ka anyị niile gbakọ aka ọnụ wee chiso ndị Naijiria agha, wee busofa agha. Fe nwere ike iwelu our ancestral land, fe nwere ike iweli ya. Fulani abụrụ Hausa, fabụrụ Oduduwa, fabụrụ Biafra. Onye nwe ụwa biko bịa nọnyere anyị na nnwere onwe anyị na-azọ. Anyị abụrụ ndị izizi and anyị amabụ ndị ikpeazụ. Chineke biko nyekwa aka ka ụmụnne anyị bụ ndị na-anụ ọgụ bute ụzọ na gentle, na ụmụaka niile bụ ụmụ Igbo so na-anụ agha, chedofa ka mmeri bụrụ nke anyị. Chedokwa awa APM Maazị Oge Nkere bụ onye na-edu anyị n'oge kịta. Chedo ụmụ Igbo niile, onye niile na-atụ ego, na-atụta ego anyị ji anụ ya bụ agha, maka na ịnụ agha ọ dịrọ fecha fecha. Ọ ife gbasatara ife ego. Ụdị agha anyị ndị Naijiria na-anụkwasị anyị bụ agha n'idile ego. Nna biko bịa merie anyị, merie anyị taa, merie anyị echi, merie anyị n'Eke, merie anyị n'Oye, merie anyị n'Afọ, merie anyị na Nkwọ. Ise. My people, ugo belu nnọọ na mgbagbu. A na-atụ inu si na ugo ebelugo na mgbagbu. Ọ kịta bụ nke bụ eziokwu na ugo ebelugo na mgbagbu. Ugo ebelugo na mgbagbu. Asị m ka nkene ụmụnne anyị bụ ndị bịa n'ụtụtụ a. Amanda TV, William, daalụ sọ, Solomon, ndewo, Ume, daalụ, nnọọ, Chukwudị, ana m ekenekwa gị, Senator, daalụ, na Cry for Great, and Chukwudị again, daalụ. Thank you for joining. Nwanne m asị na gidigidi bụ ugwu eze. Ọ bụrụ na m na-ekwu okwu a na-ekwu ebe a, sọsọ m, onwe ka ọ ga-adị m n'arụ. Unu afụgo? So na ife dị m obi mma bụ na unu na-abịa solu m na-ekwu ya bụ okwu. Daalụnụ for joining me. Ọ mmadụ bụ ibie n'elu ụwa. Oge mpelu mpe asị n'ụwa dị difficult, n'ụwa siri ike. Na-ajụsi gịnị bụ n'ụwa siri ike? Kịta ka m ghọtara ife ndị nna nna anyị na-ekwusi n'ụwa siri ike, ụwa na-afịa arụ, ọ dịrịzi at all. Thank you so much, Chukwudị. Chukwudị dele ebe a sị, Mommy Betty, good morning to you. All must hail Biafra. Iwu, ọ iwu, all must hail Biafra. See, the problem we have is all these our people in social media. That's bloggers. They are the problem we have. Nwanne m ọkwa isi ka fabulu problem. Faburo problem. Onwefa ka fabu problem for. Problem anwa fa na-achọ ọ n'isi onwefa. Yes, so my brother senator si yes, so and nke bụ eziokwu. iwu bụ na anyị ga-aga n'iru. Nnaghachi azụ bụkwa ọnwụ o. Anyị ama na-achị azụ. Chukwudi dekwasị, they always lie to our people. Awọrị na o nwere lie niile fa na-ekwu bụ n'isi onwe fa. Ịma na onye ori furu anaghị, ife izizi ọ ga-akpọ gị bụ onye ochi. Onye na-agba ama furu anaghị, ife niile kwuru ọsị na ị na-asị asị, maka na ife ọma anya. Daalụ Chai for Biafra or Chi for Biafra. Good morning, Nwada. Okike will keep you for the good work you are doing. Don't want them. Daalụ so much. Thank you. God bless you. And Chichi, good morning, Biafrans. NK, Ndewo, daalụ so much. Daalụ so much. Senator si udo dịrị gị nnọọ, daalụ, daalụ. Do not be downcast, even if you see no one. Millions come later to watch it. You are saying the truth. Ndewo, ndewo, ndewo. Nwanne m, ịma na Jesus Christ, o kwuru na John chapter 14 verse 14, either 14 or 15, or see, if you love me, obey my commandments. We love onye ndu. We love onye ndu, and we must obey his commandments. And what are those commandments? Onye ndu say, we must always say the truth, even if it will lead to your death. That we should be whiter than white and whiter than snow. Thank you so much. Because they are never saying the truth, that is why they always say others are telling lies. Don't mind them. Yes, Senator, the correct. Ndewo gift. Thank you, thank you. Ndewo. Ezigbo ụmụnne m, ọ na-abụ unu gbakọtasị ebe a, obi esie m ike, na-eme ife na-eme. Unu mana mmadụ agbadabago. Mmadụ agbadabago. Ọ ya ka o ji dị mma na anyị ga na-akọkwalụ the young ones ka esi ebi ndụ. O nwere ife dị ka nwanne. Ndị Igbo ji wee si n'izu ka mma na nneji. O nwere ife dị ka nwanne gị. Ọkwa ifuru ndị gọvanọs a niile na ife niile afa na-eme, ọ maka akpa nke onwe fa, maka their own family. Unu ma ife fa ji na fada akwụsị izu ori, fa na-eji anatakwa ndị Fulani. Ọ dị ka onye nwe oil, genwa nwe oil, nwelu gas, onye ọzọ bịa zulie, ije na-ayọkwa onye anwụ ego. That is to tell the person na ịbụ a weak man, na ịbụ a weakling, na ị nwere ike ichedo oil anwa, lee ya n'aka gị, nwelu the money. Ọ ife ndị gọvanọs a na-eme. Uche fa dị na Biafra, dị na Nigeria. Ndị ọjọọ ka fa bụ. Fa bụ ndị ọjọọ. So anyị ga na-akụzili the younger ones ka esi eso ndị dị etu a, ka esi eso fa. If I need kita, my people, ekwugo m ya ọtụtụ oge, mana m ga na-ekwu ugboro ugboro. Nekwana ya Ejemma and Eje. This number, onye kpọọ ya, m ga-agwa ya ka ọ ga-esi kwụọ eje. Ma ọ bụrụ ya onye ndị nọ n'obodo enwere ọkafasi wee malụ ebe a na-akwụnye ụgwọ, maka o nwee so many nọ n'ụlọ amarọ. Then ndị bi abroad, like onye nke kpọọ m last Saturday, o bikwa obodo a mbi, ọ sị m na ya marozi nke eji akwụ ụgwọ. So ịkpọrọ ana m send alụ gị this link, I will send it to you. Link a adịrọ okay for ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ. Sọsọ ma onye be anyị nwere ezigbo ego, nwee foreign account, ị chọọ ịkwụ n'ego Ejemma, iwelu this one, buy.stripe.com. Maka na o nwee ndị be anyị nwesịrị ego, fa nwere ezigbo ego. Amasị m ndị be anyị nwere ego, even by their names. Ama m fa. Then ọ bụrụ na ị yuzuru buy.stripe.com, ị yuzuo www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org wee mee your donation. My people, anyị nidili ime ife akpa biko nụ ndị be anyị n'eli nke ebe a, onye chọrọ ijoin m, onye anwa join ya m, mana unu ka ga-echegodu ka anyị kwutu okwu ife ụfọdụ ndị be anyị ga-eji na-aghọta na agha Biafra Naijiria buru agha bukwasị anyị na anyaba agha ka dị ongoing. Yes. Mba o, fada echetekwe. Mba, fada echeta ọnwụ ndị mmadụ na-anwụ, mana etu a ka ọnwa nwa ga-esi wee sofa na their own family. Ọkwa ọ bụ ime ife ọjọọ, iwu bụ na ị ga-akwụ ụgwọ ya. Ị ga-akwụ ụgwọ ya. So my people, ana m ayị unu biko nụ, no mata ife niile kwu, no mata ife niile a na-eme, ife dị anyị mkpa kịta bụ ka anyị na-atụ ego. Ịtụ ego a dị anyị mkpa. Ka anyị ga-enu nwanne anyị nwoke a ntị.
My attention has been drawn over the circulating information, voice notes of somebody, Eze Monachimso, from Umopara Umololo Okigwe, that is reporting to his co-master, Ebekodike. I don't want to respond because it is unnecessary, but there is a reason why I have come up to debunk that. The father of that boy that is parading himself as agent of Ebekodike, his father is one of the top Ebubago commander that stood to fight the men on the ground when we are fighting against Fulanis at Epora. And on the process of the ongoing war in the land of Okigwe, on the process, the father died. And his son started where his father started, as giving out information. So to cut it all short, I want the international communities to understand that freedom fighters, we are freedom fighters, and as long that we are fighting for our freedom, nobody has any right to pass any judgments against freedom fighters. We are freedom fighters. And I want those who knew the history of freedom fighters to go and study the history of freedom fighters. I want to use this opportunity to address the international world, the international communities, that there is still ongoing war that is going on in Okigwe, and Olo. As I am reporting this information, there's on genocide war that is going on. But the reason why I have come to debunk that voice note that is going around the social media is that I want Biafrans to know, to understand who is Ebekodike. Ebekodike is one of the agents of Nigeria who has a contract in order to rehabilitate Fulanis to take over our land. And he is purely working for Fulanis. And the voice that is that boy, Munatimso, that is reporting to him is one of his agents.
Ndị be anyị, geenụ ntị. O nwee ife nchọ ka m kọwala unu kịta. Unu mana ndị Naijiria fewelugo bribe. Elo ezigbo ada, daalụ sọ, ndewo, Chinenye, ụtụtụ ọma, ezigbo nwanne m, daalụ. Ana m ekene unu niile. Ana m ekenekwa Charles, ka ọ dịrị gị mma. Abọgo m nwanne m, daalụ. Thank you so much. Daalụ. Ndị be anyị, unu mana ana m aga platfọm ndị niile na-agba mgba, and ịpụta ifụzia na mgbafa na-agba enwere isi. N'oge ọbụla fasịrị oge nkeresi gị nka, fasi gị oge nkeresi gị nka, oge nkere eme gị nka, oge nkere emerọ gị nka. The same thing family oge PM nọ. Ụtụtụ a nke vam kpụ n'ọnụ bụ PM na Maazị Soni Akparawa, our information minister. O nwere ike ịgwa ndị ụwa na-akọrụfa na agha dị na befa. Unu ma why? Maka na United Nations ekwugosi na agha ndị Biafra na Nigeria dị ekwefa. Nigeria Biafra na-enyefa challenge Nigeria na-enye bụ ije wele ego bribe ka ewere onye dịka Pantami dobe na UN. Anyị na-ekwu na agha na-ada, Pantami a na-ekwu na agha ada. Onwe leta ide dịka nke onye ndu dele, o welie ezo. Maka na anything bịa from onye si be anyị ewelie jenye. Maka na fa believe na anyị niile ka bụ Nigeria. Ọkwa ya ka unu ghọta na ife anyị na fight kịta Maazị Oge Nkere awa APM bụ ka ndị ụwa recognize anyị as a nation, ka ọ bụrụzie two nations, na ọ bụrụzi na anyị nọ under Nigeria. Nigeria ewelu dia shadow na-ekpuchi anyị. A na-ekwu na anyị nwa na ife adịrọ mma, na Fulani na-egbu anyị, fa na-ezochie. That's why faji wee welu Pantami je dobe there. And Pantami bụ onye terrorist deport from Saudi Arabia, ya na Gumi na Garuba, Kafara na Malami na El-Rufai, fancha na alụ ọlụ niile. And unu mana ọnwa bekee na-enyefe idea ife niile afa na-eme. So for weje nọchiela anyị na UN, nọchi ebe anwa, nọchikwa na African other African organization. Fanwa bụ nwe position there, anyị nwere. Unu na-aghọta ife eji agbakili anyị ka recognize ya Biafra. Maka na recognize na Biafra kita ebule nation, fama ejezie anywhere welu their own shadow na cover Biafra. So anyị na-ekwu na agha na-ada na be anyị, anyị na-egosie onye anụnwa anyị uniform kita bụ onye amị Biafra. Unu afụge. Ụtụtụ ọma my sister Floxy, thank you so much. Ndị Nigeria na-anọkpodo ndị Biafra n'isi because of this reason. So anyị nwere right under Article 51 of United Nations Charter. Ka m gụọlụ na ifenya bụ article ukwu, ama m na some of you na anụnya bụ oyibo. O delu here si Article 51 of the United Nations Charter preserves inherent right. Inherent right, yeah, natural justice, the justice that God gave. Onya bụ your inherent right. Or see, inherent right of individual or collective self-defense for UN member states if an armed attack occurs. That's why India ji the right to do what they are doing. That's why anyị ji right register Breji ka ọ na-enye anyị that coverage all over the world, including ndị nọ n'ụlọ, maka na anyị de facto government. Ife aka onye dịka vam tosili ịdị na-agbasa ozi Biafra ebe ọ nọ na anywhere ọ nọ na. Ife ọ na-akọ n'ụtụtụ a, oge nkere sikwa, oge nkere asịrọ. Maka o nwere onye dele ebe a na ndị bụ nsogbu anyị bụ ndị media. Yes, fa bụ nsogbu anyị, but we don't have to dwell on that. Anyị ga na-aga n'iru. a sị na mbelede ka eji ama dike, mana ife mee ịmalụzia. Gbuo dike gbuo dike, mbọsị ife ike mere achọbakwa dike. Ofu maazị oge nkere a nwe that house anyị ji wee mee Biafra house na Amerịka. Kedu nke vam vam vam? Ọ bụrụ nwoke ka ọ bụ, and ọ tọkwa APM anwa atọ, ma ọnya na ya bụrụ ọgbọ. Ịpụta ọkụ na-agba n'ụlọ gị na-achụ oke. Ọ bụzi onwe anyị ka anyị na-anụso agha ka ọ bụ Naijiria? Onwe anyị. Anyị niile bụ human beings. O nwere onye ada eme mistake. O nwere onye gasị na ya nọ n'ụwa na ya ada eme njọ. That was why Jesus Christ came and died for us, for God to forgive us our sins. Anyị niile na-aza Christian. And ọkịta ka anyị ji that Christianity na-agwa ndị ụwa na ndị Fulani chọrọ Islamize the whole Nigeria na-egbu anyị maka na anyị bụ Christians. Anyị ama bụ ekwem na Chineke, ekwem na ekwensu. Ị ga-ekwelili n'ofu. Ọ bụ na ikwere na Chineke, ikwe na ekwensu. Anyị amalụ ebe standị. Onye ndu ezigo ozi si success bịazie anyị. Anyị chedo APM with everything in us. But Madam Vam amanụ ya, Ada ndị Ocha amanụ ya, Remigius amanụ ya. Ị nọ na-akọgheri na unu rapụ fa na ife anwa fa na-eme, fa na-achọ ka ndị YouTube na-akwụfe ụgwọ. That is why. Maka na fe nwere ego. Ndị a bụ ndị ada contribute one ejemma ma one eje to our movement to actualize Biafra, to become a nation. Fade anything. Ọ dị mma ka ndị be anyị malụ na mmadụ ito a mkpọrọ afa plus Biafra disunite fada atụ penny. Ọkwa ihe niile na-anọ na Saturday. Ị ga-egegide ntị ma anụ nata na ọ tụrụ penny de ọmatụ. Maazị Soni Akparawa na-atụ, mụnwa na-atụ. Ọ bụrụgodu penny atụnye m. Ya ndị be anyị, unu egezi na fanti ka m gụọlụ unu this article ka o wee doo onye ọbụla anya na anyị nwere right ime ife anyị na-eme, idefend onwe anyị, ishow this man as Biafran army. O nwere mask okpu n'iru, o kpuchiri iri ekpuchi, ọ na-ezo onwe ya ezo. Uniform oyi bụ uniform Biafran army, Biafra Liberation Army, because anyị ka nọ na liberation stage. Ọ bụ na anyị nweta onwe anyị kịta, nọdụlụ onwe anyị, fabulozia Biafra Army. Yes, fa na-create content. Ọ gwụcha ife fa na-alụ, fe nwere ike ịbịa kọwalụ ndị be anyị na enwere ife a na-akpọ UN. No, UN ga-enye anyị ikike ibule nation, and na ibule nation Nigeria si na be anyị pụọ automatically, whether ma fa like ya or not. Ọnya bụ mbọ niile APM na-agba ka anyị nweta our own nation. Maka na otego anyị nụbara agha. Anụrụ agha na 2026, nụọ ya na 1940 something, nụọ ya na 1950 something, nụọ ya na 60, aka na anụkwu ya na 2025. Ijuzi onwe gị si kedu ife a ga-eme ka ndị a kwụsị ịnụso anyị agha? Anyị bụlụrụ a nation now, they will stop. Fa continue, UN abịakwute fa. Maka na UN bụ for the whole world. Ife ọ bụ United Nations, United Nations. So this Article 51 see that you have right to preserve your inherent right of individual or collective self-defense for UN member states. Una fuge anyaka buru state. Nigeria bụ member state. That's why fajiwe falu ebe anwa fe kpuchi anyị nwa. Anyị na-ekwu na fa na-anụso anyị ọgụ. Ọkwa ifuge fa na-eme ife ọzọ. Fa si mba rapụfa no nwanne na nwanne. Anyị na fa bụrụ nwanne. Ifuge osi it allows nations to use force in response to an attack until the Security Council takes measures to maintain international peace and security. Or say that this Article 51 also stipulates that states must immediately report any self-defense measures taken to the Security Council. Dalo, Onyinyechi, thank you so much. Dalo so. Ndị be anyị na-anụgie na this particular one geenụ ntị ka m gụọ ya again. Ọ sị, the Article 51 also stipulates that states must immediately report any self-defense measures taken to the Security Council. This Security Council bụ ofu branch n'ime UN. Branch anwa that department ọlụfa bụ onwe ebe nsogbu dị fa ekpopụta ndị amị UN bịa gaa obodo anwa fa fly afa n'ụgbọelu any country ọ bụ all over the world. Mana ndị a chọọ ịbịa Nigeria sịfa mba na anyị na fa bụ nwanne na nsogbu adịrọ maka na fa ka na cover anyị nwa. Anyị aka adịrọ declared as a nation. Anyị nwa na-edeclare ya, yes, but anyị aka enwero that international right. Una fugie onya bụ the thing. So na anyị nwere right to defend ourselves. Anụrụ m kịta na Tinubu na pass bill. Good morning, Emma. Dalu so much. Na Tinubu na pass bill maka internet connections. Onye kwuo na ya chọrọ separation, enye onye anwa life imprisonment. Ifugie maka na Sokoto Caliphate si na internet na ọ bụ terrorist. Mana fanwa bụ terrorist group. Wee si na Boko Haram, Garuba, nke bụ Garuba, jee search ife a na-ekwu, ọ dị na Twitter. Garuba si na Boko Haram bụ ndị na fight for their own freedom. Ifugie, they are always shooting themselves on the foot. Biafra'S nwelu right maka na amalgamation of 1914 enwelu constitution kwuru si na after 100 years ndị chọrọ ịpụfa apụọ. Nigeria government adị ekwute okwu ruo na that one. Nke anwa bụ our number one evidence. The major evidence bụ ogbugbu fa na-egbu anyị bụ this self-defense. United Nations Charter Article 51 na-ekwu okwu. Anyị nwere that right to defend ourselves. We have the right. Anyị nwere the right. Onye ka ji gwa unu si n'oge ụfọdụ na nga na-asụ n'oyibo. Nsụcha ya n'oyibo akọwa m ya n'onu Igbo etu m nwere ike. Abụrọ m onye ọcha. English abụrọ my first language. No, ntika ya ka m nwere ike si tika ya, mana m ga-akọwaliri ya unu. This Article 51 m na-agụ ebe a na ya unu afụgie maka adị m njikere n'ime ife a na-eme. Onye ga-asị m na m enwero right, ya bịa kọwaa ka m nụ. Ya bịa kọwaa ọkọwa ka m nụ ife mee na m enwero right. Na ya this breji, all my right. All my right. All the registered with the Ministry of Justice in United States of America. And America bụ seat of justice. Forget one Obama's regime. Na Obama bụ onye na-akpụ isi anyị. During his regime, kafa na-akwụ ndị Nigeria, Pakistan na Afghanistan 695 million every year. Fakiaru ejufa, gịnị ka unu ji ego eme? Terrorism. This very government abịazịa kịta wee kwụsị ya bụ ego. That's why faje kidnapụzi ndị mmadụ. Nigeria anwụgo anwụ. Ife a unu na-afụ bụ sinking ship. Ka anyị jisi ike gafelu ndị a. Yes, ka anyị jisi ike gbanarị ndị a. My brother onye Ifroxy 700 years has come and gone, but Nigeria is not allowing us to go. But this time, they have met their Waterloo. Yes, at the end, victory is ours. Oh, if only ikwu. And there is yoku. 100%. It is spot on. So, ka anyị na-ege this our brother ntị. Anyị nwere right ime ifefa na-eme kịta. O nwere onye ga-asị, oh, why are they doing this? Mana ndị a na-agbazi anyị mgbe okpuru bụ nsogbu anyị nwe.
It's informants. And I am here also to remind the Biafrans that even Mass Nnamdi can make it open that no saboteur will live in the land of Biafra. So I want Biafrans to disregard that accusations, that allegation, whether those who are using the first notes to blog or to analyze. No matter the way you analyze that first note, remember that enemy remains enemy, and all the names, all the first note you are hearing are the enemies of Biafra, of which that have worked in one way or the other in order to pull down the men on the ground. Let me ask you, Muna Timso, don't you know that your father is a gay man? Don't you know that even though that your father is a leader of Ebubago, don't you know that your father is sleeping with other men, even in the same village? Are you not aware? Why don't you tell your master Ebekodike? I am here to debunk you, and I am here also to warn you to desist. Because if you don't desist, the gods of the land will strike you dead, because you don't know. You don't know that your voice will come out of social media, and every Kodike of whom you are feeling that you are reporting, you are doing something good too, in order to blackmail. Nobody can blackmail us. Number one, we are not a terrorist.
No.
Go about us. We are not a terrorist. Your allegations are baseless. We are not a kidnapper. Your allegations are baseless. We are not a killer. Your allegations are baseless. Our weapons, our arms is not against civilians. But any civilians that volunteer himself to be an informant against us, to be an enemy against what we are doing, against the Biafran struggle we are into, the head of that person will go the same way Nigerian army are going down. The same way Nigerian police are going down. But I want to use this also to inform Nigerians, to inform Yorubas, to inform the Southeast, and to inform the international community, for them to understand that the only thing that is selling in Nigeria is lies,
Exactly.
propaganda. Nigeria know how to carry propaganda. And that's why I have come to debunk that verse note that DOS, the elders of Biafra, when you watch that verse note, it is only DOS that is carrying that verse note. They are the one that's spreading it. And who are the DOS? The people who rebel the Mass Nnamdi Kanu. The people who work against Imonepa. And the people who hijacked, who want to hijack what we are doing, but we resist them. So DOS are the agent of Fulanis that the federal government of Nigeria are using in order to destabilize, to bring insecurity into Biafra land. So I want you Biafrans to disregard. I am here by the office of Major General Diyawu, as Biafrans are also encouraged to pray for Major General Diyawu and the other general commanders that for quick recovery. And I believe that Chukwukika Biama will never allow Biafrans to cry. And I challenge you that is hearing me to go and carry out the investigations over those who bring the insecurity in Oso. And they are the one now that is bringing the insecurity in Okigwe in order to kill our people. I am here to asking you, dear friends, and all the lovers of freedom, to disregard the propaganda of DOS/Nigeria terrorist government.
Yes, my
This
people.
world is turning into another.
My people, anyị ga-agba mbọ another one.
Russian army cast marchers. There's a very brutal war that is going on in Okigwe State all this while. And there is a guy, this guy is my friend, but there is something that happened. I've been looking for this my guy. But now, I now discovered that this guy was rescued from the Biafra Liberation Army camp the day the Zoo military people are fighting war there. So currently now, just watch the video, how they are interviewing the guy and how the guy is saying his mind. That people should just watch this video and share, let it go viral so that people will not say it's from my mouth. This one is direct from Biafra Liberation Army media office. Please, people should watch and share, let it go viral. Please, all of us are Biafrans.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. I am one of the men on ground, and today we have our brother here. What is your name?
Raymond. My name is Raymond.
Where are you from?
I'm from Lagos State.
As in, what are you doing around Okigwe?
I was driving past. I was coming from Anambra, Oka, and going to Aba. I was using Google Map. Google Map took me past Okigwe.
So when? Since when?
That was last week, Sunday. I think that was on the 10th.
On 10th.
Yeah, thereabout on the 10th.
So what happened? What actually happened? Because we are stopping you due to the war. You are hearing about the war since last week.
Yes.
That is going on in Okigwe.
Yes.
Okay. We stopped you and you were overspeeding, and we don't want you to run to the enemies, so that it will not be as if that we did not stop you, we did not warn you. We are the Biafran Liberation Army.
Okay.
Yes, we are the men on ground. So, and we are not afraid. Do we look afraid?
No.
Ever since that time, nothing have happened to your car?
Nothing.
Yes, you came back today. When did you come back to carry your car?
I came back yesterday.
Where have you been all this while? Since that day, since that content, did anybody hurt you?
No. I left and I came back. I left on my own. I went back to Aba, and I came back yesterday.
Okay, to carry your car?
Yes.
Okay, because the car was spoiled?
Yes, because the tire was damaged, so I had to buy new tires to fix on the car.
Okay, since then, your car has been with us. We have nothing to do with the car. You are an innocent civilian of African continent.
Yes.
Precisely, we are in Biafra land right now. Where are you from?
I'm from Lagos State.
You are Yoruba or Hausa?
I'm Yoruba.
Okay. We have problem with nobody. We are only agitating for the freedom of Biafra, as you can see, and we don't look afraid. Do we look afraid?
No.
Do we look like people that are criminals?
No.
Like, do we look like somebody who will take your thing by force without proper something, without any offense?
No, so far.
Ndị be anyị na-afụgie ife niile a bụ ife na-eme na Biafra land. Ka m bidie na nke Angel Makeup. Angel Makeup bụ Biafran Army, Biafra Liberation Army, and unu na-afụ ndị terrorist a fa bịa fa ekechie isi jos rapụ anya fa maka na fa bụ terrorist. Fa ebulu egbe, bulu machine, na-eje village to village. That is the way they dress, the terrorist group. Mana ndị be anyị a na-anụla anyị agha, fa nwelu right under this very Breji registration, under Article 51 of United Nations Charter. And Nigeria bụ a party to that very UN. So the treaty everything about the treaty, Nigeria to be compliant to it. But Nigeria, they may obey any law. They don't obey any law. Because this same UN, Gwago Nigeria, na 2022, under 6 months before release Yonyendu, they refused. And the UN totally sanctioned Nigeria. But they did not. You know why? Because they have bribed UN. Well, pantamitinye there. On a representative. So any punishment against Nigeria, because her sanction on Nigeria, ngwaga ni nefa na ebute export, ma medication, mife ni will stop going to Nigeria. Other countries will ostracize them. Gbalu fa chokwayem, mana fe welu go fu onye Fulani je tinye ebe anwa. And ndị ụwa niile na fa complain kita na ndị na-akpọ isi ani na chozi take over UN. Maka na UN ada alụzi ọlụ ka fa tosili ịlụ. Ife niile na-aga na by UN ma. Beto etu a Nigeria gọọmenti ji ewele onye and ndị ọcha mbi na befa na-enyefe idea niile a. Because UN will not act contrary to ifo iwu fa kwuru. Fe nwere ike ime ife law fa si fe mena. Dịka etu anyị nwa aka bụrụ nation. Anyị ka nọ n'ime Nigeria. Maka na nke anwa bụ eziokwu. Anyị ka nọ n'ime Nigeria wee na-anụzi ọgụ ka anyị pụta. Fe nwere ike ịbịa. UN peacekeeping force under the Security Council, they cannot come. Fama bịa ịbịa gbala anyị ọgụ nwere onwe si fafa egbuzi na ndị be anyị. O ife Nigeria ji wee bribe UN jee welu nwoke anwa wee tinye de. Biafra, I de letter, the man eweli ewega na his table or sit on it. Onye anụnwa bụ onye ofe mmanụ si na ya na-eje Aba. O ji Range Rover, unu furu the moto. This boy bụkwa ndị Biafra Liberation Army. Wee si na ọ na-aga n'iru and na na-anụ agha ebe anwa fa wee kwụsịa. Wee si aga agakwa na ịga fọda na fa ga-agbagbu gị. Mana nke bụ eziokwu bụ Nigeria government go all the governors wee kpote ndị amị niile nọ na their state. Fe gbusigonu ndị amị anyị. Fe winugonu Biafra. They will never win Biafra. Maka na anyị nwa nwe the land. Anyị nwa maba anyị. Flogs in my sister, take go kwam note of your comment. Dalu ewe niwe o. Nwanne m ịma na ife anyị na-eme amakwa na onye bụ onye. Picture adịrọ no there self. So no ife melia. Iwe we na gị inugo o. Nwanne m anyị bụ ofu. Onye love ụmụnne ama emefa offend at all. That is the last thing ngeme. Even ndị family ma onye bịazịa kịta ọsị na ọmụ bụzikwa mama Biafra m sifa nke ọ bụ na ya bụrụ enwero m ike ịkwụsị ote Biafra abịa. We have to expose Nigeria to the world. Anyị ga-eme Nigeria exposed to the United Nations using this Article 51. O ife nji wee wepụta this man na-ekwu okwu eje makeup ka ndị ụwa fụkwa na anyị nwere amị na-edefend anyị and the fact na this article na ị nwere right i-defend onwe gị. And that is exactly what we are doing. Because ebe afa nọ bụ Biafra land. Ọ bụrụ ugwu Hausa, ọ bụrụ ọkwanu Yoruba land. So this boy, oge fa kwụsịzịrị ya, ọ bụ na ata ya adago afọ. O wee na ka o jee wete ife ọ ga-eji wee dozie ya. Thank you so much, Floxy. O jee wete ife ọ ga-eji wee dozie, onye nke a wee na-ajụzi ajụjụ si fa onwere ife ọjọọ fa mee gị ọsị mba. Ọsị ya na fa na-anụ agha ichedobe anyị. Ndị amị bulu wee bịakwute fa. But they will pretend to the world na everything dị okay. No okwu nwanne na nwanne. Fa bịafe kpolu na ma fa nke a na-akpọ economic jihad. fe kpolu na mafa jee n'ugbo fa bupute ji ndị mmadụ fe welu mma na-egbukasị ya na mafa na-ata. Fa jee ebe akọrọ ọka fe na-egbujisie na mafa na-ata. Fe jee ebe akọrọ akpụ the same thing, all war ka ọ bụ. Jihad war, economic jihad. That's what these people are doing to us. Daluso Senator. You know? So my people, Biafrans, oburo onwunu kunu gadanu sogo. Oburo onwunu. Vam, obu ni inu ife an nekwu. Imalum na Finland, ifulum, aburom robot. Muna ga alugolu since 2023. Welu oge iji wee solu ndị ọzọ wee pụọ. Ikpozina oge nke rafa. Imebizina obi ndị be anyị. Oge nkere is just like Ojukwu. He is just like Owazurike. He is just like anybody in a lead Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our PM. Na PM succeed bụ na onye ndu goziri ye. Ọ bụ na onye ndu agoziro PM, ọ ma succeed. Forget kwa na Fabia gba ya mgbe okpuru. Maka na ị na-anụ ọgụ, ị na-agụ ife, ị na-achọpụta ife, or something na link to something. Oge ndị EU na support Ukraine, Putin wee si fafa support zina. Na mmanụ na gas ya na-enyefa, na ya ga-akwụsịkwa ya. Fana support Zelensky na Ukraine, kafara pu Putin. Putin wee sizi ọnwụ, wee gbanyụọ ya bụ mmanụ na gas. Ndị a mbi na befa, wee kwechiri, wee filuzie na after all na gas na oil na o nwere ebe fa na-enweta ya free. O ifefa ji wee je induce o ife ndị ọcha na-akpọ inducement ya ịdị na-arụcha mmadụ mee ife a wee mee ndị Finland wee jide PM fasi na ọ bụ terrorist na ọ bụ nke abụrụ nka. Onye nyelufe aka? Ọ Madam Baobab. M ga-akpọrọ unu vidio Ada Ndị Ochu ka unu gee ya. Achọrọ m ịdị na-akpọ vidio those people, mana m ga-akpọrọ unu nke a nkwu kịta. Ya na Bianca na nwunye onye ndu, unu mana nwunye onye ndu na nwa anwụ kịta ọ nọ n'ụlọ ọgwụ. O juru n'ịntanetị. Vidio ya o juru n'ịntanetị, mana ụdị ife anwa iwepụta ya ebe a bịa gosi ịma na Facebook, maka o nwegasị ka o si dị ka onye nwụgoro anwụ, mana ọ ka dị ndụ. Onye niile na-achọ Biafra okwu, onye anwa ga-ata afụfụ. Any day mụnwa decide si na meluo ogo ịbịa chọọ ndị Biafra, ịma na ọnwụ meluo. Onye ọbụla na-achọ Biafra nso okwu, onye anwa ga-ata afụfụ. Onye anwa ga-ata afụfụ. Yes. Ọdịrọ. Ọ bụrụ na ọdịrọ. Exactly, my brother. Ya kpọtụbọ n'isi fa ka ọ na-afịọ. N'isi fa. Ịma na propaganda nke afa bute, Nigeria na-elesikwa America na-egosikwa fa ngwa agha. Ngwa agha fagolu mgbe Biden nọ. Oge Biden, unu chete na Biden bụ the same as kedafa onye ochie onye Kenya nụnwa Obama. Ọ bụrụ this gọọmenti na-elesifa anya bụ ngwa agha. Ọ bụrụ fanwa. Yes, my people. Ọ bụrụ this very government. Yes, ọ bụrụ this very government. Maka na America bụ America, mana onye ọzọ etekigo over. Onye ọzọ etekigo over. Anọkata sị gị na ndị Biafra mekwa nke a. Anọkata echikita asị na ndị Biafra chọrọzi oge nkere ịbụ dia APM. Ọ bụrụ maka ife nwada vam na-emezi. Ọ bụrụ maka ife ọ na-eme, anyị adịghịkwa onye nke anwa ntị. Mana nke a m kwuru kịta, m ga-egosi unu ebe Ada Ndị Ochu na-ekwu ka unu nụ ya. Ikekwe ụfọdụ n'ime unu anụghị, mana ifuru ya ka ịfụzie ya ebe ọ na-ekwu. So this our brother here, na-agwa nwa onye Yoruba ma familie ife ọjọọ si mba, fazi ugori osi mba, fa na-alụ gị moto gị osi mba. Osi na fada na mmadụ moto na ife fa na-eme bụ ịzọbefa, maka na ebe a ndị Fulani chọrọ anyị wee bịa ọ bụrụ befa. Anyị nọrọ na befa, anyị nwa nọ na be anyị, fa bụrụ ozu onwe fa wee bịa. They are the ones looking for our trouble. Yes. Ife niile a na-asị na America mee all propaganda, because propaganda bụ ime ka onye ilo gị wee chinye aka enu. Ụdị ife afa bịa gwa ụwa zuru ike o ji wee chinye aka. Ọnya bụ propaganda. For ndị be anyị aghọtara ife propaganda minu. Ị na-anụ? Ọ ife ọ bụ. Chee ka m chọọ nya bụ vidio ka m gosi unu, ka unu nụ ebe ọ nọ wee na-akọ eli. Ọ bụ na nweta ekita. My people, nyenu m mba, ọ bụrụ this one. I thought I had it here. Achọrọ m igosi unu that video. Hey, where is it? Ọ na ana m ada like na-egosi unu ife, na-egosi unu ife, na-egosi unu ya with evidence. At least ka onye na-awọchi ife na-eme ka ọ dị sure na ife m kwuru na ọ fụrụ ya n'anya. Maka na oge ụfọdụ asị gị ife ị na-ekwu kedu ebe ọ nọ wee mee. Yes. Well, ọ bụrụ na m afụrụzi ya, ọkwa mmesie kịta abịa m fụ ya. Anyway, my people, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. But ọ ka unu wee na-anụ ka m chọọ ya na my phone. Ebe ọ nọ wee na-akọwa si nọọ nwunye onye ndu na Ngozi Ọrabụ Fulani na Bianca Ono n'ọfanwa n'ọfa ma ife emelu onye ndu, n'ọfa ma ife emelu PM. Anything onye ndu kwuru ga-emelili, ọ na-eme. Maka na onye ndu be prophet. Onye ndu be prophet. Our leader, we will always listen to him. Biafra ga-abịalili. Anything Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru, ọ na-eme. So my people, Onwero, yes, thank you so much. New phone, thank you so much. Dalu for joining us. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of you. Ọ unu nwa bụ na na-eme ife a na-eme. Ọ bụ na na-eme na unu ada abịa. A man had the whole aim are they defeated. Or they defeated. So my people, anyị ga na-aga n'iru. Ọganiru bụ nke anyị.
TLC, you went there and insulted all of them, and then only Samaneta is the one because of Samaneta, you came there. All those things are outside this. All of you are just betrayal. Sabo, and I said it a few days ago, that those who leaked the information about Arewa suspension, that God will expose you. And that's what is happening now. Whether it is you or not you, it is connected to you. Because you have said exact thing that those who use it to do program have said. So if it is not from you directly, it must have leaked from you to the third party. So Cabinet, this is what I want to present to you people today. Carolina, indefinite suspension, Adado Orama, 4 weeks. And if she go out there to make any program against this government, against the cabinet, she will never come back to this cabinet. Till Biafra come. Thank you.
All right, Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I come here once again to the genuine Biafrans. I am still passing this message to you people. Don't follow these people who are fooling themselves on social media in the name of talking junk.
To the CLC, you went there and insulted all of them, and then only Samaneta is the one because of Samaneta, you came there. All those things are outside this. All of you are just betrayal. Sabo, and I said it a few days ago, that those who leaked the information about Arewa suspension, that God will expose you. And
Unafuge, PM called them Sabo. Hello, Rage. Thank you, my brother, for joining. I don't know if I have the link there. Let me check. Yes, I have the link on the comment section. Just click and join. Anyone. Onye chọrọ join m ya join yam. Unanuge. My brother, say mu chekie Watchman TV. Monday Osas. Dalu. No. Thank you for joining us. NK. Ana m check everywhere. Ana m aga around. Before mpụtaba ịbịa nye unu any information, ana m aga around ka m make sure na m na-enye unu news unu tosiri ịnụ.
that's what is happening now. Whether it is you or not you, it is connected to you. Because you have said exact thing that those who use it to do program have said. So if it is not from you directly, it must have leaked from you to the third party. So Cabinet, this is what I want to present to you people today. Carolina, indefinite suspension, Adado Orama, 4 weeks. And if she go out there to make any program against this government, against the cabinet, she will never come back to this cabinet. Till Biafra come.
She will never come back.
All right, Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I come here once again to the genuine Biafrans. I am still passing this message to you people. Don't follow these people who are fooling themselves on social media in the name of talking junk.
Ndị be anyị unu anụge. Osi unu, do not follow these people who are talking junk. They are talking junk. This morning, Madam Vam Vam, o wee bụrụ no APM ka o bulu wee na-akọ. APM ka o bulu na-akọ. Ida akọ maka Fulani. Like now, let me show you people this. because ọ dị mma na unu na-anụ nke bụ eziokwu.
Qaeda terrorist leaders that the Nigerian government said that they arrested. The reason why I said this is in that video I'm going to do because we're waiting, maybe they will charge them to court, looking for the way for publication. So everything has become a secret trial. Why? Why not even neutralize these people? These are the reasons why, you know, I was part of the people who even say, yes, they arrested them. But why is it that they did not arrest Bedo Tuji and the rest of the Nigerian government said that they arrested? The reason why I said this is in that. Good evening, everyone.
Ifem chọ bụ ka unu fụ iru ndị a, unu afụgo iru fa na-akpọ isi anyị. Ndị a bụ ndị isi ndị terrorist. Na ndị a unu na-ene anya, ọ ndị isi ndị terrorist. Ejidelu fa. Ifuge na ejide fa na abụ. Nwanne anyị nwoke a afịa bụ Kocha Marcel. Ọ na-akọ maka ife ọjọọ niile Nigeria gọọmenti na-eme. Elo Uchenna ndewo. Ọ na-akọ maka ife niile na-eme Nigeria. It is good to tell the world about atrocities of Nigeria government. Onye a bụ terrorist, onye na-egbu ndị mmadụ. Onye ndu ọ na-egbu ndị mmadụ. PM ọ na-egbu ndị mmadụ. But Nigeria government na ndị otufa jisiri ike kpọchie onye ndu, kpọchie our PM. Onye nke a kịta ga-enu ntị ka unu nụ news our brother na-enye. Ka unu malụ ma this man ma alọkụ fanabụ ma fadi detained or not. All the ife anyị tosi ịdị na-egosi ka ndị ụwa malụ na Nigeria bụ terrorist nation. Ịpụta na-asị oge nkere this, oge nkere that. Oge nkere bụzi onye Fulani. Oge nkere ọ bụrụgozi Fulani. Ọ ifunu ga na-ajụ onwe anyị. Is oge nkere now a Fulani man?
Everyone, thanks for joining me in this video. This is the evening of Wednesday, 20th day of August, 2025.
Yesterday.
Now, I think this is the last video I'm going to do about the two Al-Qaeda terrorist leaders that the Nigerian government said that they arrested. The reason why I said this is the last video I'm going to do because we're waiting, maybe they will charge them to court, looking for the way forward, but we have not heard anything, nothing in the publication. So everything has become a secret trial. Why? Why not even neutralize these people immediately they arrested them? There are so many questions. These are the reasons why, you know, I was part of the people who even say, yes, they arrested them. But why is it that they did not arrest Bedo Tuji and the rest of internal terrorists? I don't even know that. Maybe, I said maybe, these people are even trying to play politics with this. Why have they not been charged to court? What is going on? Anyway, Barrister tells it all. Take a listen.
The NSA told Nigerians today about how Nigeria has been able to capture two notorious, terrorist kingpin that also have an affiliate with Al-Qaeda. What do you have to say about this particular story, please?
Fina, look, they should keep these stories and news to themselves.
Why do you say so, please?
I'm telling you, in fact, I don't want to hear their news again because it is very saddening. Told you, Bello, that is under their nose here. Have they arrested him? Told you, Bello, who have committed more. In fact, I can't even describe what that man has done to the people of Zamfara and all that. Under their nose, they are having meeting with him. They are negotiating with him. They have not arrested him. But they are telling us people from Al-Qaeda and all that are arrested. Can you just imagine? What kind of double standard is this? You are looking for terrorists.
Isn't that an applaudable move to make the world understand that people who happen to be on a global watch list for being nabbed in Nigeria?
The one under their nose, let them pick him. Fina, let them pick the Toju Bello and then parade him.
Are you saying that this is more like a political statement?
I don't know what they are doing. I don't know what our military are doing. In fact, as of today, I told you I don't want to hear their news. They have insulted our intelligence. How can you tell me you are looking for terrorist kingpin? Meanwhile, Toju Bello is under your nose. You are eating and dining with him. You can't pick him up. You can't. Tomorrow night, the man will strike somewhere in Sokoto or Zamfara, and you come and you are looking for. Can you just imagine? Do you know that 2 days after those ladies went to meet Toju Bello, the Nigerian military came out and said that they are looking for Toju Bello. What kind of insult is that? The Nigerian military came and told them they are still looking for Toju Bello. Meanwhile, you people are aware when clerics went to go and meet him. in the den, and they were negotiating with him. He will return some arms and kill some. He will return some captured these victims and return some. And you people are watching. You saw the meeting going on and you didn't talk. You come out to tell me that you are looking for Toji Bello. Please let them tell us another thing. So you're, in other words, you're saying that people who actually regained their freedom from the airstrike that was carried out in Katsina State at this point in time, that you're not happy about it, or let me get your opinion. They have done well, though. They have done well. They have done well. Let the Nigerian military come and tell me that for 15 years now they are still fighting terrorism in Nigeria. But this country is not the only country having issue of insecurity. Are you serious? Yes, we have to take it back to other countries in Africa where we have issue of terrorism too. It also happens sometime on the soil of America. So are you saying that the approach that people are putting, the military is putting at this point in time,
so the one that happened in America, how many days did they last? Or how many weeks or months did they last in America?
For so long.
For so long, so terrorists were operating in American soil for so long.
How many years did it take them for Osama bin Laden to be taken out of Barrister?
Hold on, now please listen very well. Listen. Fine, you are trying to defend the military, but you are doing it poorly.
How do you mean,
terrorists are Al-Qaeda. The terrorists are Osama bin Laden was hibernating somewhere in Pakistan, Atababad or what? American security had to go and fish him out from even outside America.
And yet they were able to penetrate America to bomb a tower, to bomb a city, to bomb a mall.
What happened? Hold on, get what? Look, if a security breach happened once, are you now tighten up
with
your
the sophisticated nature of the arms and ammunition that America have, Barrister, isn't it more like saying that something like that, if something like that can happen in America?
Ndị be anyị unafugo ka this girl na-agba ọnụ tata unafugo ka o si agba ọnụ because they are all paid. Yes, NK akwụgo fụ ụgwọ sifa mechi ọnụ because na ewu ọ dị ka ewu akpọrọ ọkụ agbọ dị ka ewu na ka ọ dị etu a bụ ndụ ndị Nigeria. Corruption, even a foreign lady onye ọcha si na Nigerian journalists are lazy, they are corrupt, that they are condescending, conniving. O describe Ofa with 4 cardinal points of ugliness. Onwere ife dị good gbasatalo Nigeria media. This is it playing up here. Unafuge ife anyị nwa bụ ndị nke a bụ media Biafra tosili ịdị na-expose Nigeria. Ọ bụrụ ịbịa ebe a nwanne gị gị na ya na-anụ ọgụ ị na-akụ ya ọnụ. Kedu ka ife intend to achieve? Kedu uru ọ ga-erite n'ọnụ ọ na-akọ Maazị Ogenkere ma Dadị Ocho ma Remigius ma Biafra Disunite ma nya bụ vamvava? Kedu ife fa na-egenu n'ịkọ nwanne fa ọnụ n'enu ife this guy nọ ebe a na-edefend Nigeria? O mesịa sị na America nwekwuru anọkata Nigeria ewere onwe na compare America n'ụwa nka. Adịrọ m sure na m ga-adịgide ndụ wee funya bụ Nigeria grow wee dịka America. And all men like them that created America, worked on America, made America great. Nigeria no nada gacha. Gutter media, yes. My brother is correct. Third war, you are very, very correct. Nyanwa. My brother said that gutter media journalists like this girl here are the ones aiding and abetting terrorism. Hence, they must speak in defense of the zoo terrorist sponsors. Kashim Shettima bụ onye isi terrorist. Onyanwa in his house ka findelo onye isi ndị terrorist oge ọ bụ governor na Borno State. The man was found in his house. And Kashim Shettima formed Boko Haram with Buhari and the other wicked Fulani man. Fanine nke anọdụ ebe a na-agbatosi ọnụ na tebụl ka ọ ga-anọ. Ewu anụnwa cannot go to Biafra land ka o jee verify ya what is going on there. As a journalist o see video were ya mee report, she cannot. Nke a na-akpọ investigative journalism, they can't do it. Uwebula American woman that was able to criticize them. The Nigerian media bụ nonsense na fa bụ trash. O describe fa as trash ife atụnye n'ime ime dirty. That's what they are. They take bribe. They have been bribed. They have been gagged. They have been instructed. Do not do this. Do not say this. Look at as the man is talking. She was busy rebuffing it. Or did
So, how sophisticated is Nigeria, which actually still depend on America to buy tools, to buy ammunition, to buy guns and weapons, to find insecurity at this point in time?
You are still insisting. Help me understand this thing. When 9/11 happened, how long did it take America to recover and swore that it will never happen again?
Very soon, stable again. How many years of independence does America have, and how many years of independence is Nigeria, or have Nigeria experienced at this point in time? Is it fair for us to sit down and and try to strike a balance, or find a way to say we are trying to talk about America in one breath and then Nigeria in another breath?
Frina, what is happening in Nigeria is unthinkable. It is what? Unthinkable. Nigeria has become so bad that political parties in Nigeria now are regarded as terrorist organizations.
That's just a court in Canada, which is still in contention.
It's going to spread.
On enormous still in contention,
during election. Do you know that all of us have become terrorists here now? Are you aware?
So are you a terrorist? Are you saying you're a terrorist?
That is what the outside world, that's how they look at you.
No, but
now.
the thing is, if you're saying everybody now is becoming a terrorist, I have to ask you, because you're a Nigerian, are you a terrorist?
I said when I get outside here, I don't know how they look at me.
So when you step outside, now if you're going to Canada, now you're a terrorist.
If a political party, the major political party in Nigeria can be alleged to be terrorist organization, what else is remaining?
I needed to ask, the last time I checked, I'm not a terrorist.
When you conduct your election, do you conduct election like a human being? Please answer me. Is the election not characterized by violence, brigandage, killings? Tell me that the terrorists are operating on American soil up to tomorrow, or any other Western world. I mean, in their own soil, not outside, though. In their own soil. So the comparison you are trying to make here, I don't buy it. A country that wants to look forward, they don't allow terrorists in their soil for one day. I mean, one day. But here, these people are with us. You are negotiating with them.
No, but I just asked a question. How fair are we to judge a nation that have enjoyed independence for over let's say 3 centuries or thereabouts, and they're talking about a country which actually.
A girl living in Nigeria, hearing about Zamfara. Let us just talk about what is going on in the north. Ọ na-anụ maka ife a na-egbu na plateau, ewu a kpọrọ ọkụ. Ọ na-anụ ife niile na-eme na plateau, nke na-eme na Benue, because she must come from one tribe. Nụ ife niile terrorists na-egbu, killing in Zamfara, in Borno. Now, do you people know that all these terrorist groups are now governing Borno State? Nigeria government does not govern Borno State again. It is the terrorists controlling Borno State now. And some places near Abuja, very close to the federal capital, Naiwu Amaro. Criminals, all these evil fly-by-night journalists. That any of these countries attacked by terrorist group, that she does not come from one of the tribes, and she's a Nigerian defending Nigeria. They are not brainwashed. They have no brain at all. So there is nothing to watch. They have no brain. They have no brain. For a bright girl like this to be here defending a terrorist nation. Canada, how many miles away is it to Nigeria? Canada said that APC, PDP, all the political parties are terrorist sponsors. And it's correct. Because all they will do is to convert you from PDP to APC so that you will come and join them to protect terrorists. That is it. This is Nigeria for you. Terrorist nation. Nigeria is a terrorist country. We cannot be seen to be reasonably associated with Nigeria. Not anymore. Killing Christians, burning churches. Then somebody seen here, regime media will leave this kind of news and be calling Ogenkere as if Ogenkere was the one who fought during the war against Biafra, as if Ogenkere was the one who told Uwazurike to give up, as if Ogenkere was the one who kidnapped Onyendu, or Ogenkere is now the Finland president who ordered that our PM should be detained. We are all Biafrans, but some Biafrans are worse than the other.
It's just 60 something years, gained independence 60 something years ago.
Please,
That's what I was just asking.
I want to ask you a question. In the whole of West Africa and even Africa, mention any other country in this whole continent that terrorists have been harassed like Nigeria. I mean, one country.
Barrister, you know better than that. We have countries who are having issues of insecurity, who are having issues of terrorism.
How bad is it that 7 terrorists?
It is very bad. It is very bad that from what we are getting, some people have actually left. Drones of persons you have mass exodus of people leaving their ancestral home to other places because of issue of insecurity in Africa.
Which country is that?
A whole lot of them.
No, mention.
I asked the question on the table, Barrister.
You are the one telling me.
We have so many.
Tell me that country. Hold on, that terrorists from the Sahel came into their country, sacked an entire village and occupied that place, renamed it, and they are sitting there. Mention that country, please. I want to know.
Barrister, I know you know the countries.
I don't know. As
the case may be, I ask the questions, Barrister. We're analyzing it. I'm not defending anything. I'm asking a question about my nation, your nation.
Have you forgot you are the giant of Africa?
I am asking questions.
Why must something like that even happen in your country?
Even her conduct as a journalist is like that of a market woman, like that of a tout. She doesn't have finesse. She doesn't have the attitude of a journalist. Look at the way she's screaming, shouting on top of her voices. This is Nigeria for you. They will be shouting on top of their voices so that no one will understand. Nigeria is always a chaotic country. Obodo na-agbaghara anywhere fabatal femebie ife tinye ọgbaghara. That is what she is exhibiting. If I ka ọ na-egosi, this is Nigeria for you. Is that the country a na-eme anyị expect ka I continue? No, my people. Ọkwa ifuru onye ndu si na this era that he is the leader, that Nigeria will never exist with us. We can never be seen to be associated to Nigeria. Never. We can never be associated. Yes, Nigeria will happen to her. Exactly. A whole journalist. She doesn't talk responsibly. She doesn't talk sense. She doesn't appear like a responsible journalist. She doesn't know. This is London, and we are showing her idiocy on the media. She doesn't know. No matter how hard she defends them, they will not give her anything. Her salary will never be increased. And if the terrorists see her, falia yenu. Falia yenu. Yes. Oh, Kiwefu, you people should know and see what is going on in Nigeria. Terrorist nation.
You claim to be giant of Africa.
That is why I asked you that when you're talking about why must something like this happen in Nigeria, I also reminded you of what happened in the US some time ago, where something happened too. So if a great nation, a country as big, as sophisticated as America could experience such, Barrister, why then is it that we're being so uptight when it gets to Nigeria?
What happened in America was a mistake, and America said it will never happen again.
It was a mistake, but it happened there?
No, in your own case, for 15 years now, 15 good years, you have spent over 22 trillion naira fighting ragtag rascals who call themselves terrorists. Can it happen in American soil? That's my question. American soil. The terrorists you are talking about, they came in, they flew inside the plane,
and
they were not operating on American soil.
And they carried out their activities on
they
American
came from outside.
And carried out their activities on
They came from outside.
On this particular case, the NSA also and even the military have made Nigerians understand that the people attacking Nigeria are not Nigerians, they're foreigners. Really? So they came into But anyway, away from that, let's look at the allegation of bribery, which was raised. Bribery, which was raised by a member of the House of Representatives in the House, where we're getting to hear that for a bill to pass, you have to pay 1 million to 3 million naira for a motion to come in, even a bill to pass in the House. Please help us work around this, given the fact that this present administration have a mantra that says we are here to fight corruption.
My people, let us listen to this. Nigeria is a terrorist nation. Period. The world should hear our voice. We, like many other countries in Africa, Sudan, Burundi, Cameroon, Burkina Faso, we want our own nation. Burundi is only 13 million, and we are nearly 80 million. But 56 million voted last year for our self-referendum. The people of the world should hear this, and they should recognize Biafra as soon as possible, as quickly as possible. Yes, so NK ife ọ bụ ekwensu ka ọ bụ. Ọ na-achụ n'ego n'enu ka ọ dị oyiri ọ dị ezigbo afe as a journalist, dress well at least. Ya jee nene Al Jazeera journalist or CNN ka ọ malụ ka esi eke ekike. Ọ dị ka ewu a na-ele n'afịa. Geenụ ntị, nke a bụ ife mee yesterday. Enwelu Ọhaukwu State de facto government town hall meeting with our APM yesterday. APM kwukwele okwu ebe a, mana ka anyị gee ntị ife one of our brothers nọ there kwuru.
Especially to this great event. This is an event of honor and dignity for not only the people of Ohaukwu State, but equally for all Biafrans and visitors. Honestly, I am yet to find the words good enough to welcome and appreciate everyone. I especially welcome, however, and appreciate the presence of Biafra Republic government in exile acting Prime Minister, Honorable Ogechukwu Nkere, and all the government officials with him. I welcome and appreciate the presence of Biafra de facto government in the homeland ministers, administrators, and leaders at all levels in this Ohaukwu State Town Hall meeting. I cannot forget to welcome and appreciate the mighty presence or representative of the Biafra Defense Forces in all formations and commands. All regards and salutations goes to our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our eternal leaders, Generals Odumegwu Ojukwu, Philip Ifyong, and others of blessed memory. The efforts of Biafra heroes and heroines past and present shall never be in vain in the name of Elohim Chukwu Kabiama. I need to inform or remind Biafrans that we have come a long way in this journey and efforts to freedom. And only but a short way right now is left to go. As each day comes and goes, our freedom is near by the tireless efforts we are making in the grace of Elohim. So we must keep on keeping on in all areas of our endeavors till the finish. So all eyes must be on purpose, all eyes must be on the ball, or better still, all eyes must be on the rising sun, according to our PM. Simon Ekpa. Biafra had existed first as a kingdom in ancient times. Biafra existed later again as a republic between 1967 to 70. And now in our time, Biafra will be existing as a confederation in which Ohaku state is a component state. However, Biafra depends on us to become a reality than we depend on Biafra. That is why our commitment to Biafra cause must be genuine, patriotic, and finalized. And events such as this town hall meeting offers us opportunity to remember and maintain our commitment duties or requirements. So, Ejema and Eje should not only reign massively as always, but should flood this meeting today towards the plan of Biafra liberation in homeland and recognition in diaspora. Restoration of Biafra simply means the final result or outcome of liberation and recognition of Biafra, which is the crux and essence of our existence as a government in struggle. Otherwise, we are not fair to the struggle. And our best fairness to the struggle after the declaration of independence is constant sacrificial donation of a Ejema and Eje, which many of us are doing, I must confess. But still, many of us Biafrans are not doing it enough at all. I urge all Biafrans in homeland, in Lagos, in Abuja, in Kano, in everywhere they reside, in the zoo, and all over the world, to start donating to Biafra government in support of their freedom, their own freedom. Because Biafra is for all Biafrans, not only for the liberators.
Yes, so ndị be anyị ọkwa unu na-anụ ya? Hello, wisdom, ka ime, ndewo. Ndị be anyị unu na-anụ ya, na-ashịa nụ meseji a ka ndị be anyị nọ na Kaduna, Kano, Sokoto, everywhere, Calabar, Igwe-ọcha, ka fa na-atụ ego. Ọ bụrụ sọsọ ndị bụ liberators. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, wisdom. Daalụ. Nee na ife eji atụ ego ebe a, ndị nọ n'ụlọ ga-enweta this message. Kpọọnụ m na nọmba +447 377 386 227 ka unu wee nweta nọmba unu ga-eji nweta akaụntụ na-akwụnye ụgwọ a. Ị nidiri ije bank jee kwụọ ụgwọ a. Ọ ife ị ga-eme sitting down using your phone. Ndị nke nọ n'obodo bekee, buy.stripe.com bụ another fast link eji atụ ụtụ a. Ọ ife anyị ga-eme www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Ọ ife eji atụ ya. Ndị be anyị ometezi n'aka. Ometezi aka. Yes, consistency is the key according to my brother wisdom. Consistency is the key. Anyị ga-adị very consistent. Eme ngwa ngwa onye ndu anyị apụta. Unu na anya, onwere anyị ama atụ ego a forever or for some time. Onwere ana ndị recognize like it at that country enyebela anyị aka. Mana ọ ka anyị wee mee ọsịsọ. Ọkwa ọ dị ndị Nigeria kafa ga-abịa wee nụọ anyị. Ngwa ọkwa aka na-anụ ya bụ agha. Fa emeligonu. Fabia melie, Fama emeli. They will never defeat us. Also kwa fafaje, ndị niile fa ga-akpọ now na Canada asigo na fa bụ terrorist. Onwero ndị chọrọ imekọ with Nigeria. Ife niile afa na-ekwu bụ propaganda. Mana o nwere oge onye ndu si na onye ọcha asịrị ya na anya ka adịrọ serious. Maka na ọ bụ na imerọ ka onye ala, ụmụnna ga ama anụnye gị nwanyị. anyị tosili ibu egbe na-enye ọ dị na UN Charter ngụlụ ụnụ kịta Article 51 anyị nwee right mmadụ were egbe bịa n'uso gị ọgụ inwekwu right iji egbe n'usie but anyị ga-ego n'ihe ego anyị ga-ego ya ego egbe a na-ego ya iche mgbọ a na-ego ya iche egolufa uniform a unu fụ nje makeup na-eyi egolufa shoe golufa okpu maka na fa bi n'ime ọfịa febiro n'ụlọ. Then the other word, because if I know kita bu government in exile and we are now supposed to be working on two hands, you work on this hand, you work on the other hand. Ana sukwe no yibo on the other hand. You cannot just come and sit like this. You will be working on this hand, you will be working on the other hand. Dimensional way. Onyabu that dimension. In Onyendusi, go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He is bringing a new dimension. Nyaka ino n'ime kita. We don't have to disappoint these two men. No matter ego n'ime, obugodu 5,000 eje, tuo, obugodu 10, tuo inwelu 1 million nye. The other day, one man onye buy nye 1 million na space. O donate 1 million. Sini aga akpọta ndị business ibie kafatube ego. Oye tu esi eme ife. Nwoke onye ọcha nwasi onye ndu na ịdịrọ serious. Na ọ bụrụ na ịdị serious na ịmaghị ife ị ga-eme, onye ndu wee create ESN wee nyefe egbe Fulani wee si ka eje butie. Fache na ebutie na Biafra ga-anyụ ka ọkụ. I will continue kwa with PM. Kita ọ bụ na ejidego PM, anyị ga-agbachizi nkịtị. Ofu onye n'ime anyị ga-apụta, which is Mr. Ogenkere, and I ga support ya. Na atụ ego ọ bụrụgodu 10,000 eje ịtụọ. Ama m na ife na fiarụ o mete aka anyị akwụsị ịtụ ego a. Biko nụ ndị be anyị. This money ọ dị anyị mkpa. So ife a nwoke a na-ekwu ọ na-akpọ afọ obodo ndị be anyị nọ ma ndị nọ n'ugwu Hausa. Biko nụ ka anyị tụọ ego a anyị na-edilie. Ka ife chọọ ka ntinye na comment section. Chukwudi. Gwa m ife chọọ ka ntinye na comment section. Maka I mention or anything, he just so say, can you put it on comment section? Gwa m delu m ife anwụ ebe a. Ka m gụọ ya. So my people, ka anyị na-egekwanụ this our brother auntie.
Another point I want to make has to do with truth and honesty, discipline and consistency, which our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used to emphasize a lot when he was with us. Truth in this context of Biafra struggle is the ability to follow what one already knows as true, while honesty is the ability to follow what one did not know already, but have just come to know as true. Discipline is one's training for performance, while consistency is one's readiness or steadiness of performance. Following the avoidable conflict, division, and disharmony created by Accountability Group 1 and 2 of Ngozi Orabueze and Imam Adabum since after Biafra Independence Redeclaration Convention in Lahti, Finland, 2024. Some genuine Biafrans have lost the truth and followed wrong direction, while some are confused, staying in the fence. The truth they need to know and follow today is nothing else than Biafra Republic government in exile and Biafra de facto government in the homeland, led in the absence of PM Simon Ekpa by APM Ogechukwu Nkere, under which this town hall meeting of Ohaku State today is legally happening.
Unanugi use the word legally. Biafra Republic Government in Exile, they legally registered. And onya nwanyela ikika ije eme ife niile anyị na-eme all over the world because of the legality. That's why anyị ji eme ife niile anyị na-eme legal. Ọ ebe Nigeria nọ wee nyụọ ọkụ ọkụ maka na nwa bekee achọrọ ịfụ na ịbụ onye ada comply with rule of law dị very important because na ọ bụrụ na onye ọcha gị na ya mee business, ka ana m amalụ na atụ gị na onye ọcha mee business, ọ ga-erejisti ya, ọ ga-asị gị ka unu insure ọnya so that onwe onye ọghọm mee insurance akwụ onye ụgwọ. Ife niile anwa ga-adị compile ya or dị engraved into your contract with him. Contract nwere law, trade nwere law, business ife niile nwere law. Ọ ife ndị ọcha ji wee na-agbaziri Nigeria ọsọ, plus na fa bụ terrorist nation, very violent nation. Chukwudi mee etinye nọmba nwoke anwa na comment section. Mba, ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ike ịkpọ m na nke a, don't worry, ị nwekwa n'ike ịkpọ m na ya. That's how it goes. Anyị ga na-ezo onwe anyị ezo na ndị ilo gbara anyị gburugburu. Ọ bụrụ ife niile ka anyị ga na-ewepụta ebe a. Mwepụta nọmba nwoke anwa, ọ ndị nọ n'ụlọ fa na-ezo ezo. Ịkpọ m mmalụ onye bụ ma na ị na-efolo m ebe a, nye gị his number. Ịkpọkwa anya, ọ ga-eme gị interview before onye gị the account. Maka na ife anyị ji echedo onwe anyị, anyị nọ n'agha. Mme etinyenwu nọmba ya na comment section. No, ada eme eme. So my people, comment niile unu na-emeke ije na Facebook ma YouTube kịta ị ga-afụ ya. So ntinye nọmba ebe anwa, ọ ga-adị exposed. Adaye needed that type of exposure. Please my brother, ị chọrọ anyị iso tụọ ụtụ ime ife agwal gị. Biafrans anyị abụrụ confused people. Anyị bụ ndị na-comply with rules. You know, ọ ife nwoke a na-ekwu. Ọ ife nwoke a na-ekwu, we are guarded and controlled by law. Onye ọcha ọ bụ na ịdịrọ compliant to the rule of law, ọ chọrọ ime business with you. Because every trade, every business n'ụwa nwere law dị ya n'ime. Any organization cannot be recognized ma ọ bụ na unu adịrọ legally registered. This one, Breji, was registered by Mazi Oge Oge PM no. This is the law na-enye anyị ike ime ife anyị na-eme. Unu na-aghọta ya? So my people, ọkwa etu a ka o si wee dị o. Daalụ. Daalụ Solomon. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. All of you. Daalụ nọ. Ọ ga-adịlụ nwoke mma, dịlụ nwaanyị mma. Ndị be anyị, dịka m si wee jee nya, enwere m appointment. You know, o nwere ife m na-eje ụlọ ọgwụ ka eje chọpụta na arụ m. So m ga-arapụ echikwa anyị ekwuo. I believe na anyị cover most of the things, but let me see ma ị ga-ege a little bit of ife APM kwuru.
The impact of Ngozi Orabueze's evil activities has been very devastating, if not worst, in Ohaukwu State. Everything seems to have collapsed as most of the then executive gullibly or ignorantly followed the queen of subtlety and deception. Or maybe I should say, a situation of to your tent, O Israel, existed in Ohaukwu State. Many became silent and inactive, sitting on the fence and yet expecting freedom to happen with little or zero effort. Many are really sitting on the fence because in Ohaukwu State platform, which used to bubble with post when PM Simon Ekpa and as I'm speaking has over 200 members. It is only Orabufulani that makes post with one or two of her bingos. Also making post once in a blue moon, meaning the platform is dead. Today, in this historic town hall meeting, we have come with life, healing, and truth, direction, clarity. As at the time PM was here, even to the agreement is that they said, according to them, that between
whatever that you know,
right, is that
you. And for other states that have not organized a town hall meeting, please kindly do that because we are in the night hours.
Go on, Rage and Fury. Talk to Biafrans. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Am I being heard?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Good morning from my location, Biafra'S. Our beloved mother, Ada Betty Ford. Thank you very much for all that you are doing for the Biafran people. I greet you
Thank you.
special. Yeah.
Thank you.
And greetings to all the honorable sons and daughters of Biafra that are fighting day and night, that are speaking, that are doing one thing or the other to see that our freedom comes. You are loved and appreciated. I give honor to whom honor is due, and this honor goes to all our leaders from the days of Dame Odimego Juku, memory, their memories and the memories of the heroes that fell in defending our people, our tradition and culture, our values. May their memories be a blessing to us. I also want to send a special greeting to Rafu for the role he played for awakening of our conscience to the reality of freedom. Thank you so much, sir, Rafu Wazirike. And special thanks goes to the hope of the Biafran people, our beloved leader, Ohamadike Onyedumazi Nnamdi Kanu. For the record, he was kidnapped by the Nigeria government from Kenya. These are part of the crimes that they commit. In addition to the terrorism and every other crimes, the looting, internet fraudster, and every other crimes that they commit. It's part of the crime they commit. That is why you see kidnapping is very rampant in that place they call Nigeria, because if the government is involved in international kidnapping, what else do you expect from the citizens? You understand? So he was kidnapped. MNK Mazim Nadikano was kidnapped by the Nigeria government from Kenya, rendition to Nigeria for over 5 years now. He has been in DSS solitary confinement. He has gone to their, it's very funny and laughable that the very person that kidnapped you is the one that is trying you. And in spite of that, you went to that person's court and you still defeat the person. And the court says, release him and let him go. Yet, you still refused. That is the case of the Biafrans and the Nigeria people, you understand? Mansim Nadikano was kidnapped by Nigeria from Kenya, and Nigeria is still the one trying him. And the appeal court of Nigeria went for that to say, this man should be discharged, that he has no charge to be, no reason for him to be in prison, you understand? But yet Nigeria refused to release him. And He's been there for over 5 years now. And this is the sacrifice he chose to pay. He chooses to pay for the Biafran people. He has lost a lot of things, lost his freedom, lost head, lost mothers, fathers, loved ones, brothers and sisters in the cause of freedom. So our Oyende Unadekano, we know you have lost mothers, you have lost sisters, you have lost brothers, you have lost friends, close associates and relations. But I need you to, you have millions and millions of them in the Biafra people. So that is one fact you must understand, that you must know that over 80 million people love you. And you have them as your fathers, you have them as your mothers, you have them as your sisters, brothers, relations, close associate, and everything, companion that you can think of in this world. We from Urobo Isoko, state of Biafra, we appreciate your love for your people. We appreciate your love for us. We appreciate the fact that you choose to be a voice for us and you choose to pay the sacrifice. You choose to put your life on the line. Thank you so much, Muhammadike, one of Biafra land. And I also want to send my greetings to the second of Biafra, in the person of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, who has lost a lot too, who has been detained politically by the Finnish uh, government due to probably a promise that they must have received from Nigeria. And it's also laughable that somebody used the resources in another man's land to make a promise to you, and you are locking up that person that has the resources because the foreigner, because the stranger has used the resources in his land to make a promise to you. But I know God is the judge and God is watching, and the will of God will be done in their lives. Thank you very much, the Biafran Hope, Master Simon Ekpa. And to the next one, another Biafra Hope, His Excellency Ogechukwu Ukere, who has decided to take the bull by its horn, to step into the shoes of these great two hopes I mentioned above, Mazim Nadekano and Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Ogechukwu Ukere, thank you so much. You are such a blessing to us for choosing to fill the shoe for the meantime until the Prime Minister is out, until our leader is out. Thank you for all that you are doing for the Biafran people. You know, when there is war, for you to be able to defend yourself, it takes money. So I believe by now it should be a lifestyle like when you wake up in the morning, you take water and brush. But after your morning prayers, you take water and brush your mouth and giving to the cause of the freedom of Biafra, in support of the defense of the Biafran babies, women, and children, civilians. It should be a lifestyle to us by now. You understand? It should be a lifestyle to us by now. You can see the video of the Biafra Liberation Army and the Yoruba brother. You know, because when they are saying that there is war in Biafra, like, a lot of people don't seem to understand. You understand? Until in their ignorance, they get themselves into harm's way. So the war is real. So Biafrans, your obligation is to contribute, pay your liberation tax, pay your defense tax, pay your freedom tax. That is the only way we can defend our people. That is the only way we can defend our land. And that is the only way we can get our newly declared Biafra recognized. So this is a mandate that goes to each and every one of you, each and every one of us. You understand? Don't be carried away by the propagandist, by the blackmailer, by the social media hustlers. You know, one thing about them is that everything they are doing is just to discourage you from supporting your freedom. They want to keep you in perpetual slavery. Why they use your predicament to make money, to hustle on social media. Whenever a few of us are killed, They bring it to the social media and they use it to make programs to get traffic and make money. Don't allow that to happen. That brings me to that young lady that is speaking. Her name is Fina. I don't even know which. Is it Voice of the People
Yes,
or I can
yes,
see
it's
V in there?
VOA.
Okay, fine. Fina is quite pathetic and unfortunate. And before I speak about her, I will advise that barrister, I don't know his name, that man sounds like a Biafran man who is living the Nigeria reality, but he's acting. The words that he speaks are portraying his Biafranness. They are confirming the Biafra boldness and bravery to speak truth to power. Hence, I would kindly advise that barrister, please, sir, be very careful of your life because you know where you are. You don't speak truth where you are. Your life might be in danger because I don't know, the man speaks like a Biafran who is living in Nigeria reality, but the words that comes from his mouth are the words of Biafra, are the truth that comes from the mouth of a Biafran. So, sir, be watchful over your life because you are on a national TV. They might have your address. They might actually come for you for this truth that you are trying to speak.
Yes,
I'm talking about that young lady. Okay. I'm talking about that young lady, Fina. This is supposed to be a young lady that should be a voice to the plight of young girls in Nigeria. Young girls that have been killed by the Nigeria state-sponsored terrorists. Young women that have been raped. Young people that are facing police brutality, that are facing terrorism from the very Nigeria government. This girl is supposed to be a voice to them. But what is happening today? This is why we refer to them as gutter media journalists. Gutter media brand envelope journalists. You see? Instead of us speaking for the voiceless, innocent girl on the street that is being harassed by the Nigeria government, that is being raped, that is being killed, no, she is defending the government that is sponsoring the terrorism
yes,
to kill innocent. It is that bad. It is that bad. At the end of the day, after this program on air, probably you will see one politician, one old politician, one old allergy, moving her from one hotel to another in the name of hookup. They give her a lot of money so as to come and be defending a terrorist
exactly.
government. It is that bad, my people. It is that bad. So to her now, she's asking, is she a terrorist? So she doesn't even know that if she goes to civilized countries like the West Europe, Asia, and all these civilized countries that have rule of law, they have everything working fine, and you identify yourself as a Nigerian. It's not only Canada, even countries that have not pronounced you as a terrorist country. Because by Canada pronouncing APC and PDP terrorist parties, it's another way of saying that Nigeria is a terrorist country because these are the major parties that are in charge of Nigeria. So what am I trying to say? She doesn't even travel because if you travel out of the civilized countries and you identify as a Nigerian, the treatment that is given to a terrorist is the treatment that will be given to you. The treatment that is given to criminals is the treatment that will be given to you. The treatment that is given to internet fraudster is the treatment that will be given to you. So if she doesn't know, he is a terrorist. As it stands today, you cannot go to Canada and you identify as a member of PDP or a member of APC, and you think that you are. It's only in Nigeria because Nigeria covers crime. Nigeria is where crime thrives. Terrorism thrives here. It now becomes like a normal lifestyle, a normal way of life. The crimes, the terrorism, the internet fraudster, the looting, the harassment, the dehumanization, the raping of innocent young girls, the killing of innocent young boys by government terrorist group they call vigilante or security group. It now becomes a lifestyle. But they forget that the international community is watching everything that is
Exactly.
happening. That is what they forget. So the world is watching. So when you go to Canada today and you identify as a member of APC, they can't even try it. You of the member of APC or PDP. What do you say you are in Nigeria, in Canada? The first impression is that you are a terrorist, you are a criminal, you are a fraudster, you are a kidnapper. That is the impression. That is the way it is all over the world. It seems that the girl doesn't travel and she doesn't have people that travel. Like with me, I've not traveled before, but I've always had the testimony from our brothers who are over there that once you identify as a Nigerian, the kind of treatment you will receive, you will be treated less than an animal. You will be treated as a terrorist that you are. So this is what I'm telling the world, especially our Biafrans. It is time to unite with our brothers and sisters. We have in Nigeria the denomination, what they call Wazobia. That is the 50 naira note. Wazobia. People that gave the name Wazobia, did you think that they are so stupid? Do you think that they don't have it? I think that is the only history they have left for the indigenous people. That was Zobia.
Yes.
Maybe as we keep speaking about it, they might just rush and change that name. Who knows? Because that is the only history
Sincerely,
they have left for the.
yes, my brother. To be honest with you, anything Nigeria does not concern us. We want to leave them. We want to leave Nigeria. We have lost a lot of people, a lot of human beings. Is supreme sacrifice, and we have made it, and enough is enough. So any Biafran who does not want to do what we are doing should get out. We are not looking at anyone's face. They should consider what you started saying by calling Ojuku. Where is Ojuku today? Is Biafra not going on? So whether all these saboteurs like it or not, Biafra must come. The only thing we need, and we are pleading with those who are still around, is donation. Freedom is not given free. It's not cheap. It's not something you get by going to social media to do content creation. No. Did you hear Vam's morning program today? Insulting our APM, but that one, his matter doesn't bother me. Oh,
That one is down and
yeah,
out.
he's down and out. He's crying because the man really disgraced him by pushing him out of the whole game.
All right, thank you very much, my dear
Yes,
mother.
go ahead.
So, like I was saying, the only history that is left to the indigenous people that make up Nigeria is that currency, that denomination called Wazobia. That is the 50 naira note. Because it is well spread out there. The group of people that make up that place they call Nigeria today. And you see that you find yourself under Wa, which covers the Yoruba speaking area, under Zo, which covers the northern or the Hausa speaking area and their Fulani, or you are under Bia, which covers the Igbo speaking, which covers from Igodobi, Godo, Ijo, Ikwere, Igbo, Calabar, Igala, Igede, Idoma, Ibibio, Ika,
Yeah,
Anioma, uh, Ita Anang, Igwasha, all those areas. So when you find yourself in all these areas where your mother ties to piece wrapper, automatically you are under Bia. And you might want to fool yourself, you might want to argue it. That is up to you. But the question you want to ask yourself is that why is it that your mother is tying to peace wrapper as an Ijaw man, as a Shekiri man, as a Godomi man, as an Igbo woman, as an Igbo man, as a Calabar man, and my mother from Isoko, from Urobo, is also tying to peace wrapper? That is one question you want to ask yourself. Why is it like that? So what am I trying to say? It is time we stood united for our freedom. Because when you keep identifying with this foreign identity that is called Nigeria, this foreign identity carries a stamp of terrorism. And this is exactly what is happening in Nigeria. And this terrorism is sponsored by the very government of APC and PDP to kill the innocent indigenous people. So whenever you identify with this foreign identity called Nigeria, you are identifying with terrorism. Whenever you identify with this foreign identity called Nigeria, you are identifying with the fact that military, police, a supposed security kills the innocent civilian, even while they carry the flag of the supposed country called Nigeria. The military still kill them simply because they try to voice out their grievances, they try to protest. Whenever you carry this identity, foreign identity called Nigeria, you are carrying the tag of an internet fraudster. You are carrying the tag of a kidnapper. You are carrying the tag of a looter. You are carrying the tag of no social welfare. You are carrying the tag of no development, no electricity, no health care system, no security. Whenever you carry that identity, that foreign identity called Nigeria, these are the things that you are carrying. This is why I said, if you find yourself under war, unite with your people, identify with your people, fight for your freedom, and self-govern yourself. If you find yourself under Zo, Hausa, Fulani, you have a very vast land. Even you can even combine with the Yoruba. You understand? And you make a very big country. Self-govern yourself. But we Biafrans, we have made our choice. We that are under Bia, we that our mothers tied two-piece wrapper, which is a natural boundary. We that have 4 market days, these are values, these are culture that bind us together. Most of our language, they sound the same. In Isoko, we say Oka. Igbo, we have Oka. Isoko, we call Ube. Igbo, we have Ube. Isoko, we call Amaga. Igbo, we have Amaga. Isoko, we call Ogo. Igbo, we have Ogo. Isoko, we call Abala. Igbo, we have Abala. A lot of things
We are
like
the
that.
same.
It keep going. In Isoko, we call Iroro. Igbo, they call Iroro. In Isoko, we call Erere. Igbo, they call Erere. Many, many things. So, my people, it is hard time you stood united with your brothers and sisters and fight for your freedom. And to those of us that are under the beer, we must realize that the time has come for us to donate towards our freedom, because we have been the victim ever since we were here together, we were brought together as one country by with the barrels of the gun. We have always been the victims. Have you forgotten the killing or the massacre? Have you forgotten that so quickly? The recent one called Okoma. Look at the killings that are happening in our brothers' territory in the Igbo speaking side. Of late, look at the war in Okigwe, where our mothers, our fathers, our babies, our women, our children are being killed on a daily basis. Markets are being set on fire by the Nigerian state. Is this what you want? It is time for us to unite together and fight for our
Yes.
freedom. If we choose to stay divided, believe you me, they will kill us
Yes.
all. The reason why they put division amongst us is to reduce our strength. Once they are able to reduce our numbers, and they call you Sasa, which is grammatically incorrect. It's not in geography. There is nowhere they come. My goodness, how come there are professors that come from the coastal speaking side of Biafra, and they cannot for years they cannot even stand up to say that there is nothing like South in geography. How come about this? Just in their desperation and in their quest to divide us. My brother and my sisters, if we choose to yield to their division, they have reduced our number. By reducing our number, they have reduced our strength. When they come in, they can easily conquer us. It is time we open our eyes. Do not be deceived by the likes of Asari Dokubo, Abi Dokubo, whatever they call it, or Tompolo. These are people that are benefiting from the crimes that come from Nigeria. They are not speaking for your good. If you keep listening to these people for billions of years to come, you will not have electricity in Sokanurubu, in the entire Biafra land. In billions of years to come, you will not have a healthcare system that are accessible and affordable to all. You will not have standard schools that are affordable and accessible to all. You will not have roads. You will not have development. You will not have job opportunities that will keep our people in Biafra land, where they will grow up to find a better life, to find greener pasture, that they don't have to travel to Lagos, Ibadan, to Abuja, to oversee after they finish from school in search of better life, in search of greener pasture. That the only time they will come back home is when they hear their mother is dead, after they have spent years out of Biafra land. When they hear that their mother is dead, their father is dead, that is the only time they will come back home. And in most cases, they cannot even afford to come back home. Or the only time they will come back home is when you hear that they have died in Lagos, they have died in Abuja, they have died overseas. That is the only time they will come back home.
Yes.
My people, stop this. That a mother will carry a baby for 9 years. She will suffer to train the baby after the baby grows up, because that child cannot find good life in Biafra land. Because that child cannot find greener pasture in Biafra land. The child has to go to Lagos, go to Abuja, go to overseas, spend all his life, the care that is supposed to be given to his parents. He doesn't have the opportunity to stay with them because he's looking for greener pasture outside. We need to stop this. We need to stop this. Some of us won't speak that are speaking. This is our pain. This is our heartbeat. You that is 50 years old, you are abroad, you are in Lagos, you are in Abuja. How many years have you spent with your father? How many years have you spent with your mother? The care that you are supposed to give to them, you are giving it to one Yoruba woman, one Yoruba man in Lagos. You are giving it to one Hausa old man, one Hausa old woman in Abuja. Let us stand and unite with our brothers. Let us unite with our
Yes.
people
Thank you.
to see that we get our
Thank you.
freedom. Thank you very much. I yield the
Thank
mic.
you. Our
My name
brother
is
is
Regan
here,
Fury.
Nonso. Nonso, thank you, Rage. You would have sang for us, but let Nonso say something. Go ahead, Nonso.
No problem.
Hello, Nonso. Uh-huh. Okay.
Udewo. 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 Good morning, my brother. You are coming out loud and clear.
Yes. Very, very important point. Yes.
Okigwe na my mama village. And I asked him, which one be your papa village? If Okigwe na your mama village, which one is your papa village? You are there in America, there, you are busy seeing the war that the Nigerian terrorist state has brought to your mother's village in Okigwe. And what are you doing about it? That is the question. You know, if some of us now, we just there, some will be gossiping this, some will be talking that. What are you? It's not very clear to each and every one of us that Nigeria's government, they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that we are talking about, he represents each and every one of us. Mazi Nnamdi
Yes.
Kanu was not just kidnapped because he was the only one agitating for Biafra. I am also agitating for Biafra. You understand? So many of us has been agitating for freedom for a very long time in different manner. But the reason why you see they went to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all the way from Kenya to Nigeria is because of me and you. And the
Yes.
same thing is happening today to our prime minister. He told us, you know, all these things we don't used to think sometimes. He said that they are not trying to get to me because they want to get. He said they are trying to get to me because they want to get to you.
Yes.
What does that tell you? You think that our prime minister now, wherever he is today, yeah, you are busy gallivanting. You are Europe, America, everywhere. You think you look. Let me tell you, if our prime minister is not released, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released. You all of us are in bondage.
Exactly.
That is just the true part. If you
Yes.
think that maybe now because you have the privilege to wake up from your house.
Oh, network. Oh, go on, Rage.
All right, thank you very much, man. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, I've come to realize that the reason why we are in slavery, we live as slaves, is because this is the choice we have made. We have chosen to be slaves. And due to that
Exactly.
reason,
Mm-hmm.
whoever rises up to fight to free us becomes our enemy. We want to do everything possible to see that we kill that person. And this mentality is a very bad one.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very self-destruct attitude that, especially those of us that are called Biafrans, that our mothers tied to peace wrapper, we must change that attitude, because if we keep on like this, when we welcome the enemy, the stranger that is keeping us in slavery, and the brother that wants to free us, we choose to stone him to death, we will
Mm-hmm.
remain slaves all our lives. We
Yes.
will remain slaves all our lives. We must change this mindset. And that being said, I will sign out with a popular song I've always done. Whom do I
Thank
find
you.
to join me?
Thank,
Thank you. Whom do I find to join me to spread the good news of the freedom of Biafra? That is the meaning of the song.
thank you.
Ono memlaro nenuwe wowo. Ono memlaro nenuwe wowo. Ono memlaro nenuwe wowo. Usiwo mufo mawe Biafra wakapo. Ono memlaro nenuwe wowo. Ono memlaro nenuwe wowo. Ono memlaro nenuwe wowo. Usiwo me Biafra we Biafra wakapo. Mazi ukano mo nenuwe wowo. Simon Ekpa monenuwe wowo. Oge ukere monenuwe wowo. Usiwo mufoma we Biafra wakapo. Mommy Betty monenuwe wowo. Mazi Nonso monenuwe wowo. Auntie Ukiruka monenuwe wowo. Usiwo mufoma we Biafra wakapo. Mazi Rej monenuwe wowo. Daddy BMO monenuwe wowo. Emeka Socratic monenuwe wowo. Usi omufo mawe Biafra wakapo. Ikworakpo wenenuwe wowo. Ikwe Biafra wene nuwe wowo. Ikwe soko wene nuwe wowo. Usiwo mufo mawe Biafra wakapo. Ono memle rone nuwe wowo. Usiwo mufo mawe Biafra wakapo. Ikwe rakpa wene nuwe wowo. Usiwo mufo mawe Biafra wo. Ahe. Usiwo me Biafra wo. Usiwo mufo mawe Biafra wo. Kapoyo. Thank you very much. I yield the mic here.
Thank
My name is
you.
Regent
Thank you.
Udewo Wanchineke. I am proud of my nation. I'm proud of Biafra, A lot of things, there are a lot of things that Biafra is going to give to us, and I can feel them now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you, Biafrans. We
And
are
then,
going.
mommy,
Yes.
please, just like, give me 1 second, please, or 3 seconds, or thereabout. There is
Okay.
something that happened. A video we watched that is posted on the X of the Biafran Liberation Army, the encounter they had with the Yoruba brother. I want to say very big thank you.
I've shown it.
Okay, fine, fine. I want to say very big thank you to the professionalism of the Biafra Liberation Army. This is
Yes.
who we are. We are not in enmity with any tribe. All we are fighting for is freedom. It's our freedom. The only people we are against are those people that are against us. Those people that want us dead. These are the only people we are against. So once again, I
Yes.
want to say very big thank you to the Biafra Liberation Army for this exemplary example they have given. That
Yes.
cannot be said. That same thing cannot be said of the Nigeria forces. When the
No,
Nigeria forces meet you,
they
once you
will
meet, you come
unalive
across,
you. Mm.
when you come across them in the bush, even if there is no reason to unalive you, they will unalive you so as to use you as a propaganda against those that are fighting for their freedom. So
Yes.
Biafra Liberation,
I will
I want to
use
say
it
thank
again tomorrow. It is a very good point. You remember that soldier, a Yoruba
you. Yes,
soldier that went with Nigeria government when PM
yes,
was here, and he said they should not buy him, and they
yes.
left him and he went, but he came to buy our people.
Of
Do you
course.
remember? Do
I do,
you?
of course.
Eh, yeah. So we are not here. Are we in their land?
We are
Eh?
not. We are not. We are not. And
It,
we have every reason to fight them. But we live there because they are not our problem. We know the people we are fighting against is the Nigerian state that don't want us to be alive. Not even them. You understand? So
yes.
this is the leadership by example, the professionalism of a soldier.
Yes.
Can that be said of the Nigeria? Can that be said of the Nigeria forces?
No,
It
they
cannot.
won't. They won't.
Thank you, man. Let
So,
me drop the mic. Thank you so much.
okay. God bless you. My people, we are going to stop here. Tomorrow, I will bring the video of that one that PM spared his life. PM and the men on ground. You know, with these people, they thought that they have come here to swallow Biafrans, but our land will continue to swallow them. We didn't do anything to them, you know. Yes, we are on a program. Do you want to talk to Biafrans? Okay, he is still here. Rage and Fury. Thank God he is still here. Go on, Academic Highness wants to talk to Biafrans.
Okay. So what does he want? What
Yeah,
is
he
the
said
question?
he want to ask you a question.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there is a language. Good afternoon, brother Rachel Furi. There is a language you spoke now. You said iroro. What does it mean in your dialect, please?
Iroro in my dialect means thinking or thoughts.
Wow. In Bonyi, iroro
Yes, sir.
is thinking also, and it means remembrance. and it is an attribution we always give to important people departed souls. We say we
Yes.
want to do Iroro Mwo or Iroro Ma, means remembrance of a very important departed soul. So that is
The same, the same thing. The same thing in my place, sir. The same thing in my place in Isoko. The same thing. The same thing. It means all of these things that you said. Remembrance, thinking, it means the same thing.
Oh my God! Imagine you so good and I'm actually thinking the same thing. Anyway,
We are the
I
same
don't know.
people.
It's part of love.
Honorable Minister, you see the way the people, you see the way they divided us.
So we should never allow division to rule over us. And for the fact I have picked the mic, let me just say one thing, because I'm on the way. So let me just say one thing. People should stop listening to people that are biased, people that have ill hearts. All those people that our APM gave help because our APMs thought that for the fact that they were in the media and as a leader, you wouldn't stay back on hearing a request from somebody who is fighting the same cause, without trying to give a help to such a person. That doesn't mean that you have the intention of buying the person. It does not exist. I know how many I have helped, I myself personally, but nobody has ever come to use that to vilify me because, we believe we are fighting the same cause. Now, that does not mean that that person is trying to buy somebody. Buying you for what? For what purpose? What does vampire understand to start with? That's why I hate, these people who came to Europe through illegal way, and they don't want to cool down and study, because the issue is studying first of all. It does not mean that you will be a graduate, university graduate, but go and study. By the time you study, if you are a studious in Europe, you can never be jumping over things. You should not be reasoning in such a way that your own will be the final say. Somebody who is saying that is a man of integrity, that is a man of integrity, cannot go and return the money that was given to him. He did not return the money. He did not return the money, but you are there making noise. First of all, you have to return those monies that person you claim that wanted to buy you, gave to you. Return the money first of all. After returning the money to his account, the whole money from the 1,000 euro to the 400 euro, all the money, return it first of all before we will start reasoning. That's how to behave. Not holding the man's money. At the same time, you are abusing him. Who is more man of integrity between the giver and the receiver? They say, blessed is the hand that giveth, more than the one that receiveth, right? So that's what I wanted to say. So thank you, Brother Rich and Fury. We are all together. Those people that want to discriminate or to divide Biafrans, their ideas are dead on arrival. That's the only thing I have to tell them. They have to study the meaning of nationhood and work in cahoot at the same time, work in brotherhood. So thank you, my sister. We will talk next time.
All right.
Because I'm not in the book.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Mommy, before you close, there's one question I wanted to ask you before you close. Actually, I don't know if I can go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, Mommy. Okay, you are a woman. You are a mother.
Yes.
If you saw your husband on social media lying, like, okay, let's assume that I wrote something on the social media and I said, this is the man they want to kill.
Yes.
He is in US Congress destroying Nigeria for kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
For buying Biafrans.
Yes.
For abating although for aiding the detention of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa,
Yes.
which means it's Nigeria that is committing all of this crime. And you saw your husband coming to social media to turn it that it is the person that he has hatred for that write-up is concerned, which is a big lie. If you come onto social media to find out that your husband is telling lies just to make money from social media, when the
Yes.
husband returns, home, what will be your reaction towards that husband? Thank you.
My dear brother, you asked a very good question because it is only women that God gave the ability to carry and deliver children after 9 months. Though some passes some weeks or some days, and they will say is overdue. As a mother, even if you are not a mother, as a woman, women were made to support and help men, not to destroy them. So whether you have a child or not, but as a woman, that duty that God gave us to put things into perspective, to arrange things, to organize things, you have to let it be seen in you by the things you say, by the things you do. If my husband is one of the agitators or a politician, and I see him do something that is wrong, something that is bad, I will scream on top of my voices. I might even call his children, depending on their age. If there are people who are in their 20s and 30s, I will say to them, come and advise your father. Oh, I have spoken. Oh, let the world hear my voice. I'm not into this. I'm not a party to this. Because as you see me, this is me. Oh. I am like water in a glass. I don't hide anything. Not that I cannot keep secret. If you tell me that what you are telling me is a secret, I should keep it secret, then I will betray you. No. My nature is not that way. As a mother, I see my husband doing something that will bring calamity to our own family. I will deny you. I will warn you. But
Thank
these
you.
days, like hopeless Uzodinma, if you see the girl he went and married, the girl is like a Oyibo. But that idiot doesn't talk to her husband. The number of Biafrans that hopeless Uzodinma have caused their death, the number of Biafrans that, what's his name, Soludo, have caused their death, all their wives, Pitamba, all of them, David Umahi, they are all married with children. Some of them, their children are abroad. But no matter where you are, and your father is doing evil, and your mother cannot speak out, you will see. Look at, do you know why Bill Gates and his wife are divorced now? Because the wife advised him against all this nonsense they are putting in food that is spying people, especially COVID.
Mm.
That's why they separated during that time, 2021. No, when was COVID?
That is
2020,
2099.
2021.
2019.
Yes,
2019.
yes. That's why they separated. The woman saw something that her husband is doing that is not good, and she spoke up. Okwuo nke bụ eziokwu wee si die na ya chọrọ ife a gị na-eme. Nwunye hopeless Uzodinma adekwu, nwunye David Umahi adekwu, nwunye Governor Wike adekwu. All of them, they are keeping quiet, and their husband is bringing calamity upon their families, because this is what will happen to all of them. Nigeria will
Okay.
definitely happen to all of them.
Okay, ma. Could it be that the children, could it be that the children and the wives of all these people now, that they watch their fathers killing other people's fathers, mothers? Could it be that they see the killings that their fathers are doing as a good thing? Could it be that they don't see the killing as an evil, that could it be that they see that if their father killed other people's children, their father has just done something good that makes them not to be talking to them? I mean, what could actually be the reason why they don't really come out to speak to condemn actions of their fathers of killing other people's children, other people's wife, other people's daughter, fathers and mothers. Would you want to answer that question?
Well, the way I will answer it is like is, on the surface, because I
Or
don't
maybe,
know.
maybe, or maybe the wife, maybe, or maybe a wife is silent when he sees, when the wife knows very well that the husband just lied, like Madam Raphael Ajairi did about the rights of that the Honorable Minister of Information did. Could it have been that seeing the husband telling lie is a good thing to the wife? It doesn't look good to the wife that made the wife to be quiet. You can go ahead.
What will make most people keep quiet in a scenario like this is because of the money that they get from it, the money, the benefit they enjoy from their husbands, the big cars they drive, living abroad. Because these governors, you know what these governors do, they will tell Nigeria government, I will come to Ajere's own. The southeast governors will go and lie to the Fulani, though they are criminals, so they are deceiving each other. They are deceiving themselves. They will go and lie to them that they are fighting IPOB. Apart from the budget that is given to every governor, they will still give them loan, but they are watching them because Fulani is another corny criminal. They will be watching them and they will come and give them that loan. They will use that loan to sponsor their families abroad, because living abroad is not easy. In abroad, bills that you will pay in a month, rent alone,
Hmm.
tax alone is not here. So they use that money to sponsor their families abroad. Some of them will live here with their wives, their children will be abroad. Obi's children and Obi will go to the same church in London. Yes, we see him with his family in London every time. So they still, this money, they lie to Fulani. Fulani knows that they are all lying, because one Fulani man have accused all the Southeast governors once that they are all Biafrans at heart. So they know that they are lying to each other. You understand? Now, when
Yes.
it comes to Ajere's wife, Ajere's wife may not be interested in the politics that we are playing, or she may be. You understand? But Ajere, when he is doing his program, he does it on the street. Don't you see trees behind him? You can see tree from here, but you can also see that this background is a place that like a living room.
But the wife also watches them now. Does it mean the wife does not watch the
So
program?
the wife may not have a say over him. The wife may not have
Or
a say over him.
could it be a bully to the wife? Could it be a bully to the wife who will not allow the wife
You know
to
that he's
say
a, you
to
know
say her
that
mind?
he's a bully. So that this kind of bully, the wife cannot talk to him. Why he's busy attacking APM? Because the first time he was asked to leave on the basis of suspension, he said that the man sent him $1,000, sent him 400, sent him 300. A man like yourself is giving you money and you are taking it. So if
And
you
when
come for,
you
if
have
you
not been suspended, he did not come to say that he has been giving you this. When you have not suspended.
if if you are in a struggle and the man is giving you money and you are taking it, and the man is doing something you don't like and you keep quiet, what is it? Bribery and corruption. That's what
Of
you are
course.
eating. Eh. So if you mean that Ogenkere is doing something that you don't like and you keep quiet, why is it that he will send you money and you will collect it? That means you didn't come to fight for Biafra liberation. You came to look for money. They are all,
Definitely.
those of them, when you hear Onyendu say that the chaff will be separated from the weed itself, this is what they are. And these are the people Onyendu was referring to. So, my people, I would like to leave it from here because, as I said, I have an appointment and I have to keep that one as well. Tomorrow, we will continue. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nonso. Sorry about the network. Yeah, Rage and Fury, Nonso is thanking you here for all the good work you are doing. You are doing this with me, no doubt. You are my co-host. So God bless you. God bless every Biafran that came here and made submission. You are many. I cannot thank all of you. God will bless each and every one of you. Please, my people, be here tomorrow. By the special grace of God, we will continue tomorrow. Thank you, Rage and Fury.
All
Thank
right.
you,
Thank
my
you very
people.
much. Have a nice day. My regards to the family. Bye.
Thank you. Yes, all hail Biafra, peace, progress, and unity, equity to all of us.